Hello everyone and welcome to our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Molly, and the future pro, Alf Yamput.
He's currently running errands.
Yeah, he's currently running
Currently
errands,
running errands.
as he should.
Yeah.
As he should. So watching match here between Alfred Wong on the left and Brian Lim Chen on the right.
Is Brian going to be playing his favourite burn deck?
Yeah, of course.
I think so.
right.
I think so.
That's all he has.
He's
Like,
been putting in the reps.
he's not like Ian. Ian's like has all the cards.
He's like, I open my deep pocketed trench coat and pull out like 17 different decks.
Yeah, exactly. And then Brian just has like, oh yeah, I just got this.
All in.
I got this.
All in like Japanese foil. You know, like hundreds.
What? It says it's his phone number. That is.
So, have we seen Alfred play on stream before?
No.
Because I'm having flashbacks to what we saw, like a Teema Etherval deck a while ago. Maybe it was played by someone else.
Teemo Wild.
Yeah, no, it was Teema and it had Etherval in it. We saw some.
That was the like forever.
Yeah.
What was it? The forever what was that? Eternal Command. Eternal Command? No, it was sort of like Eternal Command.
Sort of. It basically ended both games by just having 2 Tarmogoyfs.
Yeah.
And just attacking with 2 Tarmogoyfs.
Yep.
And playing 2 cryptic commands.
Yeah.
Which were,
which then didn't get like recurred, right?
Yeah. But I'm wondering if this is a similar. Because you don't normally see Cascade Bluffs, right, with Etherval.
Exactly, yeah. You don't see like double. Cascade Bluffs is probably like a dead giveaway because it's like double. It gives like double blue, and you want like Cryptic Command to like double blue. You want stuff like Flooded Grove, which is you double green. And we see in Alfred's hand, like he's just I got too many things in hand. I just don't have lands.
And he's
go,
not. So
that's a remand.
And Goblin Guide 3 times now.
Okay, so activate. Yeah, go ahead.
Scavenging Ooze.
I'm going to get my Scavenging Ooze. Does Brian have a response to this? Am I going to get rid of it? Yeah, you should. You should. Especially if you have like Searing Blaze. That'll be great. The Lightning Helix will be fine, actually.
He's just going to trade.
Yeah, Alfred's down to 12. And I think Brian just has like 12 points of burn in hand. I'm going to suspend this just past the turn. So wants to try to prevent, Alfred from just gaining any life whatsoever.
And so Alfred doesn't actually have access to colored mana at the moment.
Yeah.
Because it needs a blue or red mana to give you any combination of the two.
That's
so
right.
he's got nothing, and he's got a hand. He's got mana leak in hand. He's going to draw a man, Tarmogoyf. He's got a lot of,
He's kind of stuck. Yeah, this is a really bad draw.
Interesting
Alfred's
keep
side.
as well. What you're keeping a hand with like a land that doesn't produce any mana, an Etherval, and then like some 2-drops.
Maybe he's trying to like rely on the Etherval to put in some creatures, I guess, but doesn't seem like the best play, especially against a fast attack like Burn.
It's quite a slow way of doing it as well, right? Because
you want to be casting multiple spells a turn,
yeah,
rather than just putting in one creature.
And Etherval lets you do that. It's like in the humans decks where Etherval's like, I'll play an Etherval on turn 1, then I'll play a 2-drop and a 1-drop on my Etherval, and then next turn it's just going to spiral out of control horribly, and you're going to find yourself dead.
Yeah, but it looks like Brian's just cleaning up here. Skullcrack and I think a Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, drew a Lightning Helix for turn as well.
And here we see maybe a Tarmogoyf. Yeah, Brian's got to be careful. Like but he's got like 9 points of burn in hand. Alfred only has like 6 life left. So this is going to be decided really quickly. I thought he had a Lightning Bolt. I thought he can go just.
I think I can see a Lightning Bolt.
Yeah. Doesn't he have 6 points of burn in hand?
I don't know why he's slow rolling him.
Maybe he's just trying to make it tap out first. Skullcrack, okay.
Skullcrack, you.
But he can't play anything if he taps out, right?
And then Lightning Bolt. Why? Lightning Bolt, just kill him. He's got no bloom.
And now he's got blue mana.
You see, this is why.
And Alfred's got a mana leak in hand as well.
Yeah,
which is and the remand that we've seen already.
That's the thing. Brian here just has enough, mana to Okay, so I'm going to Lightning Helix you. No.
Okay, now then he's gonna counter it on the stack, just bolt him, right?
Yeah, so double blue, spell snare. Spell snare, and then here Brian might be a little bit hesitant. No, and so this is the thing. Like, if he had another spell pierce, like that would be the wrong timing. Like, you have to get him when he doesn't have any colored mana.
Maybe he
You
doesn't
know,
know that. Maybe he doesn't know that.
he doesn't know that Cascade Blast. Come on.
No, but Cascade Bluffs isn't a card, right? Those cards are not cards you see in
They're not
Modern.
very
That-
common.
The filter lands only in Storm.
That's true, but then you should just look over and then read your
read the
opponent's card.
Read the
right?
card.
I mean that's the logical thing to do.
Have a
I
word.
might seem very harsh on Brian, but like Brian's a close friend, and like this is not. Yeah, I am being very harsh, but that's the that's how Magic is. Like
Tough
you
love.
give the 1-2 points, like 1-2 percentages to your opponent. Like they will be able to just scoop up the victory from you when you were supposed to win the game. Like you were clearly supposed to win the game, and a few turns ago, like that's not how
See.
you should proceed.
You see Alfred taking out. So Alfred had a quick look at his
Oh,
deck,
man,
flicking
lots
through
of-
like Jace the Mind Sculptor in his deck.
Yeah, this is not a
He's got
Jace
Blood Moon as well. they're coming straight out. But he's running. Yes, he's running like the.
Is it Jace deck?
Apparently, it is a Jace deck. It's the old Tarmogoyf Jace deck, that very popular modern deck.
Oh, the Teamer Pal?
I think it is. Yeah.
Team up
Oh
now.
shit! Sorry, Alfian, your mic was off.
Yeah,
Yeah, James,
I
you gotta-
realized it.
James, you gotta speak into the mic, man.
Oh man.
You're like everywhere, and your gain is like maximum.
That's what the people want to hear.
I know, it's like wow,
S-
shouting in my ears.
My dulcet British tones
Oh, yeah.
coming
Oh,
over
man,
your
that's the-
over the airwaves.
That's
it's,
the stuff.
This doesn't seem like a good matchup for Alfred.
No,
No, it's not.
You don't.
I don't think so. I mean, like it is an interesting brew. Like this is the creature slash spells, but I think there's just too many spells. Like you see, the fact that he has like a spell snare, and then and then some creatures, like that just doesn't match up.
Wait,
This,
so have
you
we
know,
decided what deck he's playing? Yeah, is he playing Teamer Pal? Is he playing
It-
Eternal Command?
it looks like Eternal Command ish.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But it's hard,
I
like
don't
yeah,
know.
exactly. Like
We'll call it miscellaneous teamer. You know, because that's what it
Teamer
is.
good stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like it's good stuff. It just
It's
feels like it's
stuff.
miscellaneous
Teamer
stuff.
One
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
Teamer stuff.
Teamer Filterland. You know, really got to get. That's the only way he's fixing his mana is with it. And again, an interesting tension, right? He took out a Blood Moon, but he has like Filterlands.
Huh.
Now
Yeah,
I don't know.
So yeah, like I said, like Teamer stuff. It's like,
Teamer stuff.
I guess
yeah.
stuff.
Hey
you
man,
put
so
in
if
your
you
deck.
if you blood your filter land, yeah, at least you get red, right? The strategy.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's next leveling on
Yeah,
the
that's
strategies. Like they all tap red now,
Yeah.
apart from the ones that I need to tap for triple blue for my
Oh,
cryptic
man.
command.
And speaking of Blood Moon, what's that new card?
Alpine Moon.
Alpine Moon. Yeah. Oh man, I want to get so many copies of that.
Is that even good?
That's such a dumb card. That's like.
Is it though?
Is it? I'm very
though?
on the fence.
Well, because do you know we had this whole thing with Blood Sun as well. Do you
No,
remember the whole
Blood Sun was a bad card. Blood
was
Sun
it?
is
But
just
people were talking
full
about like
stop
the
Blood
next. Where were they though? Because people were really excited about Blood Sun.
All right, let's look at it this way.
Pe-
Alpine
people-
Moon is one red,
Yeah.
single red.
But Blood Sun draws you a card, right? That can't be.
So
That's not bad. There's these cards in every set now.
So-
Damping Matrix, that was in Dominaria. People got really
Damping Sphere,
excited for
yeah.
that.
Damping Sphere, yeah.
Literally, no
No,
one
so,
cares
okay.
about that.
So actually, I think Damping of all the like Tron hate cards, right? Damping Sphere is the best.
Because it hits Storm too.
Yeah, it hits Storm as well, and like it hits on you, but like you obviously designed the deck where you are either casting one thing a turn, or like Alfred, you are playing Edelwald and you're not casting spells at all. You
Mhm.
know, so man, it lands before Tron gets to Tron, right? It hits the battlefield like on turn 2 and it's like, yeah, okay, I can't do anything anymore.
Push
So-
card.
I don't know. I think dampening sphere,
Damping Sphere, I think
damping
it is.
sphere,
Yeah.
dampening sphere, whatever.
It's
I think that's the best of all the three recent ones. Blood Sun was the worst.
Blood
Come
Sun,
on. I don't understand why. What was the hype about Blood Sun?
I
Was
don't
it
know,
like
man.
Tron was able to
but
like?
Tron could play it, couldn't they? Because it doesn't
Yeah.
take away
Yeah,
Tron
yeah.
like the. So you're just hitting
Yeah,
other
but why
non-basics.
Why would Tron play it like?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just going to exile. How about
It's like-
instead of preventing you from having abilities, why don't I just exile that land?
Sounds great to
using
me.
a Khan, right?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
that's the thing, right? It's
I don't know. I drop
like,
a Khan
okay,
like you.
yeah.
Your land's gone.
it's like turn 3, play Bloodsun or play Khan.
Yeah,
the choice
like,
is tough. It's a tough choice. It's
It's hard to justify.
but people get really excited whenever they bring out these types of cards. They always get irrationally happy.
Yeah, cause Tron, like nobody likes Tron.
Nobody. Except
Nobody
except
try-
the
like-
people play
players.
Tron.
No, even the people who play Tron don't like Tron. They're like, oh man, I'm so sorry. And
Then
then
he likes
slam
Tron.
Tron, and then slam Khan is like, yeah, I'm gonna exile your land. Haha.
It's like
I was sorry, not sorry.
I just hate myself, but
Yeah.
I need to do this right now.
I hate myself, but I would love to win.
I need the pro points, man.
Yeah, they're like playing at F&M. They're like, I need these pro points.
I need the Planeswalker
I need
points.
this
Yeah.
Planeswalker
I
points,
need the
man.
Planeswalker points to get a
I
buy.
need
get
my
buys
one
in
buy,
my
one
GP.
buy,
One
yeah,
buy,
my
yeah.
one buy, yeah.
Speaking of buys, are you I guess playing the GP?
No, I'm not. I'll be in Japan.
Bad timing.
nice.
Bad
Which is
timing.
yeah, super bad,
Bad
timing.
timing.
I will miss GP Singapore. I will miss nationals
Ah man.
When's Nationals?
the week after.
Wow.
Okay.
So I'm like from week to week, and I was like, yeah, this doesn't work out, I guess.
Too much holiday. That's the problem. They
Yeah,
give
it's
you
not-
too
I
much
know.
holiday.
Isn't it a work trip?
I still no, it's not a work trip, man.
It's a holiday?
I'm going there to
Ah.
drive in the mountains.
Holy shit.
Like
Wait, you can drive?
like the initial D. Come on, Alfian.
Probably
No,
very
I'm-
badly.
I'm doing that Hakone mountain.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like you drive in like one of those initial D cars.
The AE,
yeah, the
86.
Trino.
You should go on the old
2186.
pirate ship in Hakone. There's like a
Yeah,
ship
we'll
in the
probably-
bay that takes you around for a couple of hours and
Oh,
tour.
man.
Yeah.
We'll probably
should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nicer.
Is that no? But we like to drive around. Like you get to drive around in like all the.
You can do like Tokyo Drift style, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
And apparently, like there are sections in that course, or in the tour where the instructor edges you on to go faster and faster and faster and faster. So I
What
don't know how fast that is.
what if you
You,
die?
you should not do that.
Or you die, or
should
you
not
just
do
like go
that.
off the rails like. Woo!
You should not do that.
I should.
You should drive safely.
Nah.
You should respect the rules of the road.
There are no rules on the road. They drift there.
It's
Oh yeah, I forgot to update the score. Yeah, so Brian won that last one. Yeah.
No, we should really change the system to like the new one.
Which one? Oh, the I know. I really should,
Yeah.
but I'm lazy.
oh.
One of you guys do it. Like I'm not in the store enough anymore.
I don't know what you want. I don't know what kind of design you want, man.
Just follow this.
Let's follow that.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
I'll
The
do it.
alignment.
I'll do it next Tuesday. How about that?
Okay, how about that?
so it's a
Shot volley.
So he has to pay a cost of 1 land, and if you get countered here, that's be pretty bad beats for.
I think it's going to
Brian.
get counted.
I think
Yeah.
it's gonna get countered.
Alfred's sitting on a lot of counters in hand.
He has mana leak in here. Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, like
Yeah.
Brian just has to
Oh, what's that? Oh, it's
just get around.
mana
Okay.
leak. Okay.
Respond to that. I'm just gonna borrow
Boris
charm you.
down to 4.
Oh, ouch.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's a
That's-
pretty
that's-
decent. Yeah, that's what Brian should be doing. Like, I just
Forcing
need to
spells through is, yeah.
force the spell, force the mana out of you, and then when you're out of mana, like you're dead.
So
True.
Alfred needs an answer to the 2 goblin guys and an answer to the burn spell that's in Brian's hand right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he basically needs like a
Okay, so he needs a 2-drop.
yeah.
Right,
He needs
right
a
now.
2-drop and a counter, so I don't think he's got the 2-drop.
Okay,
He's-
so what he's gonna
He's
so what Brian should do? Should attack first. Then he's gonna tap out for cryptic
Leyland,
command.
Yeah, okay.
I
Then
don't
he
I don't
burn
know if
him.
he will because he's got a Vendilion Clique in hand,
Oh,
and I'm wondering if he reveals and then cliques to block one.
okay.
No,
And-
his oh no, Aethervalve stuck at 2. He
Yeah.
left it at 2. Why did
Oh.
he leave it at 2?
Oh, I didn't even remember he had
custom
interval.
age? Maybe.
Snapcaster is good.
Yeah.
All right,
down
Cat,
to
go down
3.
to 3. No, now.
Okay,
now's the
no,
time.
do it.
No!
Why?
Brian, no. Oh.
Rip.
It's round 1 and already the wails from the commentary booth can be heard echoing through the shops.
Man,
Feels
come
bad,
on.
man.
Come on, Brian. You know you
So, hey,
you
guy.
play better than that. You play so much better than that.
So-
Okay, so target you. Fine. Now I'm just gonna bolt you.
Bolt. Skull crack.
I'll crack you. Bolt you.
Needle drop.
Needle drop.
I mean, it
Shout
works,
out to the pauper players in the stream. The needle drop reference.
right? Needle drop.
So that
Yeah,
was
sure.
you see that's the point of in time where Brian needed to pull off the burn, right? Because now Alfred has access to like 3 mana. He has access to 1 more mana, which means that he can play the spell snare.
Yep. This is.
Brian, just play the burn. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, you play the burn now.
I do wonder what is he thinking about? Like, what's he? Oh,
Yeah.
he's thinking about revealing, is he? No, he's going lightning helix you.
Lightning Helix, you.
Okay,
Force it.
spell snare.
Yeah.
Okay, so force the spell snare. That's fine.
Yeah. Reveal a skull crack and an
Oh,
arrow
really?
mesa.
So he has to take the Skullcry, but the thing is,
Yeah, he goes down to 1, but he's not going to.
okay, so he's just gonna leave it there.
He's going to leave it in hand because presumably he's going to counter it with Cryptic Command
Ah, yes.
next turn.
So it's gonna. Wait, then doesn't Brian overcome that by just attacking first?
Yeah, but if he does it in combat, presumably.
No, so he can just
he can go. I'll declare attacks, and Alfred has to tap then.
yeah, then
If he doesn't have a creature, and then once he's tapped out for Cryptic Command, he can
Yeah, he
just
can
Skullcrack.
Skullcrack,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, but he drew the Eternal Witness. He knew the Eternal Witness on the top of the deck. Just
so
gonna pass the
passing.
turn. So
So now the Ether Vial's at 3.
so Brian needs to goof up and play Skullcrack main phase for Alfred to survive this turn.
well, Alfred can just like. Yeah, so Brian just like
Well, now
Swinging.
now he can, but he's just going to flash in an Eternal Witness to block, get a card back to his hand. Then he still has the. Well, he's going to reveal Lightning Bolt.
yeah, Lightning Bolt.
All right, cool. It's gonna tap and
He's going to play Opt.
what's that?
Opt.
Okay,
Opt.
Okay,
cool.
opt.
To draw
Draw
Lightning
it.
Bolt. So okay, so this is the route.
Bolt
yeah,
you.
Bolt you.
Bolt this.
Okay.
Okay.
So now he has 2 mana for like counter spell. But Brian has 2 cards in hand. If the face down card is a burn, he wins.
Oh,
Oh,
he
it's
just
not.
passes the turn. Oh,
It's not
no.
then.
Oh
no.
no!
Ah.
Oh
Oh,
no!
I am so upset.
Till
I am so upset. I do not know like what is happening. Like Brian plays better than this. Like 100 times better than this.
His mind's probably on standard, for the.
yeah, for GP.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but I mean like you're playing mono red for standard. What's up with that?
This is
Like,
practice.
this is the deck,
It's
yeah.
turning sideways.
Exactly.
Yeah. Practice
You
the
just
wrist action of physically turning your card sideways.
Yeah, that's right. Like this is.
So
is
so so
the
he's
exact-
he's shut himself, getting Sacred Foundry tapped as well.
What's getting tapped? Oh,
So it means he
Ah, right, right,
he's
so
end of turn, yeah.
yes.
And another
Okay,
Sacred Foundry untapped.
Okay, so now he probably has Riftbolt in hand.
Yeah, no, you start off with the Rift Bolt, right? You start off with the Rift Bolt.
Yeah.
Force Alfred to play.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
oof.
No, so now he's going to Eternal Witness
to get
back
a
the spell snare. He's
Yeah,
going to cast the
the
spell snare.
Yeah.
Huh.
Take back the spell snare. Because there's no instant speed 3 mana burn. I'm pretty sure.
There's not.
Unless that's
Unless he
what you
played
call it?
let's say untap for like fun.
He's playing the and
Oh,
Lightning
Lightning
Helix.
Helix
yeah,
you,
yeah,
yeah.
and Alpha.
Oh, okay.
No, he could have done that last turn, right?
No, he drew the lightning.
Unless he
this
drew
turn.
the land.
He drew this turn.
Yeah. So I think he drew land, then Lightning Helix.
Yeah.
It must have been. Otherwise, yeah, you would just go for it.
Probably.
Especially with 2 mana, right? You just like go. Well,
Yeah,
who
yeah,
cares?
well, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well,
That was a very poor performance.
he won.
Like he won.
He won, though.
Okay, yeah.
He won 2-0.
He won, but he could have lost. Like
Result.
so easily could have lost.
Results
Like,
oriented thinking.
yeah.
Bad. Trust the process.
Oh gosh.
Trust the process.
No, this is not state-based. This is not state-based action. This is like Yeah, this is not like state-based action. Like the process does matter because like you give your opponent, especially when you're playing burn in a very close matchup like Jan, like you give your opponent an inch, they will take that mile and they will win. Like just any small mistake is going to result in you just flat out losing.
I think with Burn, the problem is that your cards are like fundamentally less powerful than
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
cards
yeah,
people
that's
playing
right,
modern. Like you're playing a Monastery Swiftspitter and they're playing a Tarmogoyf,
Yeah.
and you're just like, well,
Yeah,
I know which
sure.
one I'd rather have. So you have to. It's sort of like Burn. we've said it before.
Mm.
It's all about sequencing.
Yes.
Sequencing your cards right.
Yeah.
You know, knowing when to
Knowing
deal
when
the
to
damage.
fire off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
knowing when to fire off the burn spells.
When to keep it in hand, when to just draw go, and then when to fire off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
In a sense, it's
yeah.
kind of like a combo deck.
Yeah, it is. It does like the first 10, 12 points of damage, then it waits.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no, they've got 3 cards in hand. Oh no.
What do I
And
do
you like
now?
play a spell and they go, really? Okay, and just like drop their whole hand on the table and go,
It's like, yeah. Oh, you're gonna cryptic command now? No.
they weren't lands.
No, you don't.
There's only 18 of them in
They
the
weren't
deck.
lands.
I'm
They
gonna
are-
counter your cryptic command. How? By ending the game. Okay, so we're gonna go for a short break. Remember, you can join us on the stream every Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Singapore time. If you missed that, go on down to youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. Go watch all the replays. Last but not least, do check out our website if you want to find out more about the invitationals, GreyOgreGames.com. And yeah, do you know, if you like what you hear and see, make sure you follow our Facebook, Twitch, Twitter,
Social media.
Instagram, all the
Yeah.
social meets,
All social media.
yeah.
We're there.
All right, we'll be back in a short while, so don't go away. Everyone, and welcome back to our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm your host for tonight. Watching the match here between Randall Wee and Jeremy Ma. Randall, we saw earlier in the day, he's playing Esper Spirits, a very interesting deck, and yeah. This is Cass suggested. This is actually Cass's suggestion. It says, "Oh, might as well stroke that ego a little bit since you crafted this deck." All right. Capolo in the chat saying, "Mick number 1. Nah, I'm number 51. I'm okay. I'm fine. Thanks. Good to know you're around, Capolo." And yes, cans are very expensive right now. Cans are, man, have always been expensive, but I think the settling price is going to be around like 50 USD, somewhere like that. I think so. Looks like Randall is going to go second versus Jeremy. I know Randall is playing the Esper Spirits deck because, yeah, that's the deck we lent to him. And Randall is new. Randall's new to this game. He won that first round against Murali, and let's see how he fares against Jeremy. Jeremy, I believe, is playing also Esper, or maybe playing blue-white control. Maybe no. He's playing Bunt Nightfall. That's the stuff. All right. Turn 1, Mausoleum Wanderer, go. Oh, you just got back to Capolo. You just got back to the US a few days ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Playing that Magic, living up that life. And I think now that you're in the US, are you attending? Is it not CES? E3. E3 is coming up this weekend, and man, we've been getting a lot of announcements. In fact, just today, and I'm playing it right now. Pokemon Quest. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And 2019, we're going to get a new Pokemon game. Pikmin. Alright, beats in for 2. Anafenza, also a spirit. And for those of you who don't know what Anafenza does, is this Anafenza Kintree Spirit? Yeah, that's the card. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, bolster 1, and basically you choose a creature with the least toughness among creatures you control and put a +1/+1 counter on it. So, yeah. Andrea is just asking, no, I don't even check my own Facebook, let alone your Facebook. Where have you been? Hawaii? Oh man, Loxodon Smiter is a nice big fatty. And yeah, well, let's see if Randall is able to eke out the victory here. He's got a Path to Exile in hand. Very, very useful. Especially against Jeremy's deck, which is very creature heavy. In UK for GP Birmingham. Nice. Nice, and you're going to E3. Awesome. Love it. Love it lots. No, you can put you can stack the triggers any way you want. You can bolster first, put a +1/+1 counter. Yeah. And swings in for 3 points of damage. So that's a bit of damage. It's quite a bit. And just going to pass the turn, keeping up the ability to cast either a Path to Exile or a what's that card called? Rattle Chains. It looks like he's going to choose to path the Loxodon Smiter. I think that's a good option there. Here we go. Courser of Crewfix with a Spell Queller on top. And if Randall here wants to play anything, he should play it main phase right now. And I think the Spell Queller, sorry, the Selfless Spirit gonna come out. Yeah, looks like Selfless Spirit. +1/+1 counter, trigger, swing in for 6. That leaves Randall down to 8. And maybe just pass the turn, okay. Oh, I think he should have cast it right now though. Because with that Spell Queller in hand, it's going to be very difficult for Randall to resolve some of his spells. But Randall might be greedy and might want to go for... Well, he can't go for... yeah. Alright, sacrifice. You can't go for a what do you call it? Collected company. Right. This thing. Capolo is asking, is GP Singapore in like 10 days? Yes. GP Vegas is this weekend, I believe. No, GP Vegas. Sorry. GP Singapore is in 17 days time, not in 10 days time. It's 2 weeks. It's in 2 weeks, right? GP Vegas is in 10 days time, and then after that there will be another GP. And I suspect Capolo you're gonna be going for the GPs in the United States and not the ones in Singapore, right? Here we go. Collected company on end step. I think Randall should just let this go. Jeremy's looking for a flyer. or maybe something that will gain him some extra life. And I think, yeah, at this point Randall should just let it go. Spell Queller, maybe one of the cards on the top, will be able to block. So one of them's got to be Spell Queller. Alright, so double Spell Queller. I'll just eat one of your guys. If there's some removal on the top, then I think Jeremy might be in a bit of trouble. Is there Lingering Souls? Oh, forget what I said. Lingering Souls is a really, really powerful card. Okay. Mausoleum Wanderer gonna pump up the group. It's gonna be 3-3. Lingering Souls here gonna pump up the Mausoleum Wanderers. They're all gonna be humongous. And I think you beat in with the entire crew at this point, just for the extra damage. And next turn he's going to be able to repeat this process with Lingering Souls. So now they're 5-5. They're huge. No, they're 6-6. 1, 2, 3. They all get +3/+3. Sorry, they're 5-5. They're 5-5. And I think he should have swung in with the Selfless Spirit as well. But I don't know. Let's see. Jeremy here needs a whole board of flyers to be able to deal with this. Not going to be easy. Alright, going to gain some life off of that. And he does have a Spell Queller in hand, and that will eat up the other Lingering Souls. Which is why I think Randall should have just... I think Randall should have just cast the, just swung in with all his guys last turn, but it doesn't matter. Looks like Randall still takes the game. And we're going to go to game 2. Yeah, oh, awesome. Randall is doing well. Very, very well, in fact. Congrats. Good job, good job. Andrea screaming at the top of his lungs. Judge, top card. Yeah, but Jeremy kind of scoops it up. Hey, Tigash, what's up, man? Sup? All our friends from Portugal. How are you guys doing? How's Porto, man? How have you been playing? Have you been playing? Nationals is in 3 weeks' time. Are you going to participate in Nationals? And yeah, how's the rest in Porto? I saw, I keep seeing a lot of like messages on my Facebook thing. I don't check it much. I don't check. In fact, I don't check all the Facebooks. A couple are asking, are you guys gonna fly me to Singapore? Unfortunately not. Dude, you're in the US. You get like GP every week or every other week. And then your coverage team is going to just eat up our coverage. We have no coverage because there's a GP in America. And so who cares? Who cares what happens in Asia, man? Who cares what happens in Southeast Asia? You know why I'm salty? Because I'm supposed to be on the coverage team in Southeast Asia. Who wouldn't like to hear Mick in GP Singapore talking trash about Magic the Gathering? I think that's why WotC it doesn't allow us to stream. Womp womp. Yeah, Nationals going to be interesting. We're going to be playing standard for Nationals. Anyone have any suggestions for decks to play in Nationals? So I'm either going with like Snake, Black Green Snake or Sultai Snake, or Mono Red Flame of Keld, or my Spicy Brew, which is the what's that? What's the deck I'm playing right now? The Artifact deck, the Tesserator deck, blue Grixis Tesserator. It's got like it's not really a Tesserator deck. It's statuary, inspiring statuary deck. Fun decks. You know, I'm going to Nationals just to make a fool of myself and just play for fun. Not get past the first round. Yeah, go 0-3 and draft, and then go home. That's me at Nationals. Oh, right. No AER, no color dash. Damn. Really? Oh, that's in Nationals in Porto. Right. Our Nationals is way before the core set enters. So yeah. Capolo says play Esper mid range. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, man. Esper colors has all the answers. So yeah, red white approach is kind of strange. Wow, your nationals are 21st of July. Our nationals are like 16, 17 June is GP Singapore, and then the week after that, 23rd and 24th, that is nationals for us. Wow, Randall here, turn 1, Aetherval, Rocks War Monk, 3-4 lifelink, gonna be probably dealt with a... Oh, wow, he could fatal push it too. I was gonna say probably gonna be dealt with by a Path to Exile. But yeah, Randall here gonna let it slide. Swing in for 3. And the life totals exchange. A second Rocks War Monk. Alright. This goes up to 2. That stays at 1. This is an interesting match. This will be very, very interesting. Anafenza here just gonna drop on the battlefield.
Did you just say it's an interesting match because blue-white Esper Spirits are being played?
No, because Jeremy is sideboarded in like Rocks War Monk into...
Which is a 3 mana 4/4 lifelink?
3/4 lifelink.
Okay.
And Randall here is just not playing around the path, the spell quellers. Oh wow, Hadana's Climb.
I lost to Hadana's Climb, by the way, against
You lost to Hadana's Climb.
I lost one game to Hadana's
Climb.
Okay. Because when you look at a card like Hadana's Climb, you're kind of like, this is a troll card. I'm not gonna read the back of the card, and then
no.
Instead of flying, it gives you
flying and
trample.
double strike.
Yeah, it doesn't give you trample. It gives you flying which is evasion.
Yeah.
So it is
slap you in the face because RTMFC.
Yeah, I agree. When you look at Hadana's Climb, like, this kind of trolly. I'm not gonna check the back. But you don't make the mistake.
Put it on the night.
Yeah, you don't make the mistake on the next game because you're like, I'm scared of Hadana's Climb now, man. This is like the thing to be afraid of. Because it's a great mana thing for like a toolbox-ish kind of deck, a Nightfall deck.
For sure.
And yeah, I mean this feels like a bad hand. Randall kept on 1 land, 2 Aetherval hand. This game 1.
Yeah, this game 1.
That's real bad. Imagine a Field of Ruins or like a
Ghost
Quarter. Ghost Quarter would absolutely wreck you, right?
No, Ghost Quarter is okay. I think
Ghost Quarter. I mean, you get a basic land, but you're like stripped from like 2/3 of your deck.
Oh jeez! Wow. Okay.
Draw Skull Captain.
Yep, draw score captain, swing in. Actually, I think you should have put the counter on the draw score captain. Oh no, actually no, it would be the
no, I think
with the
it's fine.
Mausoleum Wanderer, because then the Mausoleum Wanderer can
If-
start
yeah.
countering stuff, right?
Yeah, and if you sacrifice it, the cost goes up. I think that's okay. And the counter goes from bolster, so I believe it has to go to the lowest toughness, and Droxel's captain is still bigger than Mausoleum Wanderer.
No, you can pump up the Mausoleum Wanderer first, because you can stack the triggers.
You can?
So you can make the Mausoleum Wanderer 2/2 first. Then now you got a choice between like all the guys.
Okay, but how do you stack the triggers? Because like where is the other like +1/+1
Mausoleum
coming from?
Wanderer, Mausoleum Wanderer itself.
Oh
gets a
right,
+1/+1
yeah,
trigger.
because it comes in with the spirit. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
fair. But I think the difference between like a Mausoleum Wanderer and the Droxel captain is that you probably want to hang back with the Droxel captain and never attack, so you rather like pump the guy that you're gonna swing into and sacrifice for a counter spell. Adana's Climb, man, jeez, that's such a scary card.
No, the Rock Swarm Monk. That's a.
Yeah, I think it's a decent addition because for its stance, I think, and what it does, it's good game one. Like against like the blind burn, affinity, boggles, like a little bit of lifelink always helps.
Oh wow.
It's like, wait, is that guy's same trap?
yeah,
Am I
this
blind?
guy's the same trap.
Holy, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. This is like the.
This is like bunt, like good stuff, right? This like I put all the best cards and bunt into like one deck. All you're missing is like JTMS and like I don't know, Tamagotchi, Noble Hierarch, something like that.
Oh man, this is bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so he can actually trigger.
Yeah, you can put the trigger on thing as the bolster, the other
Yeah,
Mausoleum
so
Wanderer.
he can actually flash in a 3-drop just to try to get more counters on the.
Yeah. But I think now the problem is becomes a race with the Rock Swarm Monk, right? Because every time you don't block, it's kind of recovering the damage. Because Sedana's Climb just pumps the lifelink to like an amount where it covers the damage that he does.
Yeah. Alright,
Oh.
so Spell Queller is just gonna probably eat up the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you cast your Spell Queller. I don't even cast my Spell Queller.
I think that's fine because he can't
Yeah.
cast it anyway. He has to use 8 of ours. One land, man.
Okay, so now it's confusing. Like what's what plus what?
Yeah.
I think you put it on the Drop Score Captain.
I think.
Oh no, you put it on the
I
Anafenza.
put it on an Anafenza because like if you're gonna consistently swing with Anafenza, I think that's because you're like pseudoing like the bolster one with like the Drop Score Captain. Then you just put it on either or.
Okay, so there's a few like considerations, right? Because
yeah.
your Drop Score Captain has flying,
Yeah.
and like the only flyers in Jeremy's deck are the Birds of Paradise and the
the Flying Angel when it attacks with the guys at Saint Shaft.
no the Spell Queller.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I don't actually I think I might have plumbed the Anafenza because Droskal Captain gives all your other spirits hexproof, right?
Oh no, but the Anafenza is 3/3 already, so it doesn't really
3/3?
matter. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because it gets pumped
That's
up.
fair.
Right? Man, this is so complicated.
Because if it's
no,
not if
it
it's
has
a,
to go on
yeah.
the it has to go
Yeah,
on
because
the
if it was
Drop Score
if
Captain.
they're both equal power toughness, I might give it to Anafenza, simply because you want to make it a more attractive target than killing the Droskal Captain. Because
Yeah,
if you
but
form the
it's got
Droskal Captain and then you give everything hexproof, you lose the Droskal Captain.
True.
Because it becomes a more enticing target anyway, right? In that fashion.
Okay, Randall here just wants to draw probably a swamp or black sauce.
Yeah.
Alright, gonna swing in with my 3/3, my giant 3/3.
And the 4/4 Angel,
4/4. If he takes it, does he die?
he dies. If he doesn't
So
block,
he takes 4 and 4. He takes 8. No,
Yeah.
he takes 8. He can block the
guys.
guys profitably because the Spell Queller is now a 3/4. So he can
Yep.
block the guys profitably. He can take the rest, go down to how much? Go down to 2.
Yep.
Jeremy goes up to
+4, so 13 life.
13 life. So let's see.
Yeah, so but he has the burr and he still has one card in hand. If this is a collected company and he hits another spell color or like another flying creature, he won't die from the backswing.
You won't
So
die from the backswing.
I think this is a decision where Randall has to either decide to just trade with block with the spell color and the Mausoleum Wanderer, or just like he has
Yeah,
to block with
'cause-
either or.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so if Randall here draws a black sauce, and here's the thing, like, I think he can go down to 2. So now I think you take the Spell Queller, you block the Guys of Saint Traff,
Okay.
right? Next turn, you gotta pray to God that it's one of the 3, what you call it, polluted deltas.
Okay.
Get the polluted delta and get a swamp,
Kill the
kill
bird.
the bird, And I think that should be lethal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 points of damage in the air.
Yeah, I suppose now he's thinking, what if I don't draw the black source, right?
Yeah.
Like, because the block is clear, you have to use either or to block.
No, use the spell queller. The spell queller is a 3, 3,
I suppose
3,
he's
4.
I suppose he's worried about like a
Oh,
random
that's-
company and he doesn't know what's in the deck, which might be problematic. He might be blocking the
Yeah,
block.
okay. If Jerome goes for a company, he could
Not
go and
Jerome,
sacrifice
like
the
Jareem.
Jareem. Yeah, Jareem goes for a company.
Because I suppose Randall is more worried about what is the unknown in his hand, and looking at like the colors he played, it looks like it might play Coco.
Mm.
And I think it's fair. I think if you're thinking about the process, like what might happen if like open mana tapped out, you don't have any Aether Vials on 3 left to like flash in a Queller,
Right.
you could consider that fact. Oh, he passed.
Oh, okay. So there's a
Wow,
path to
that was
exile.
a huge
that is-
path.
no, but that is.
Wait, actually, does it make sense if he just took double like the Spell Queller and Moslem Wonder and just killed the guys?
No, I thought you should kill the guys. The spell
Yeah, if
queller
you
just
just use
kill
the
the
I
guys.
suppose I think the worry is that if you use a Spell Queller and he forces the path, yeah, actually it makes no difference. It doesn't. It just forces the path on a non-draw score captain target, and you will give another additional flying blocker to Jareem. Sorry. Yeah, I think there is a difference because if he used the Spell Queller to block to kill the guys in draft,
Right.
he would path the Spell Queller, take another flying blocker, and even if he had fatal push, he wouldn't have lethal then.
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
okay.
that was the difference. The attack and the way he blocked made a difference in
Okay,
Jareem's
yeah,
decision
yeah.
in pathing which target.
I think Randall did make a good choice there.
Yeah, I think that was a fair choice to make because
Mm.
he have lost more if Jareem didn't have the path.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I was thinking like, well, that's the thing. Like you at that point of time, I also wouldn't be in that mindset of how do I lose this game. It's like my next draw must kill Jeremy, right?
Yeah.
And like I've got to feign everything. Like if Jeremy
Yeah.
has anything in hand,
He's dead.
Randall,
I mean, it's
Randall's
kind
still
of
dead.
like the turn crucial where either of the players had the answer in their hand, like a removal or like a follow-up 2-for-1 kind of spell. Because the ball is in a big swing. Like if I don't have the answer, I'm dead. If you have the
If
answer,
you have the answer, yeah, I'm dead. Also,
Yeah.
like if you got the cards, I'm dead. Like if I have the cards, you're dead.
okay,
So
I would like to cast more, but I think people are getting done with the game, so I'm gonna go help again.
whatever, man. By guess,
Life is hard.
whatever.
Don't be sad, man. I know deep down.
I'm not sad. Whose keys are these? All right, so we're going to game 3. Randall here going to probably be on the play, and that was actually a very risky hand to keep. But man, that hand was full of gas, and I think if Jeremy just didn't have that path to exile, Randall would have won the game, or that something could have happened. That last card in Randall's hand could have been, or the last few cards in Randall's hand, one of them could have been not Mausoleum Wanderer, that 2/1 flyer that gives hexproof. So Jeremy was just, I guess, toying with fire at that point. If Randall had it, like he would have been in so much trouble. So interesting. Like I think this matchup, I'll be the first to admit this deck is antiquated. This deck needs a little bit more sprucing up, changing of the sideboards a little bit. I think the main board needs to change a little bit as well. But still proving to be a very powerful deck, especially if you don't know how to play against Aether Vial. And I think that's my main advice. That was the main advice I gave Randall earlier before he picked up the deck. Before he picked up the deck, I was like, yeah, you got to know how to play with Aether Vial, and you've got to know how to play weird. And Randall definitely showing that he can play weird. No stranger to Magic, just the first time that he's playing Modern. So yeah, I haven't been so excited about watching random decks. And this is usually round 3. This is where we go to like the Twilight Zone and like make weird comments about McDonald's and Pokemon. Speaking of which, anybody wants to play Pokemon, let's go Eevee and let's go Pikachu. Because I got excited. I don't know, anybody out there owns a Switch? raise your hands and let me know, so that we can play Pokemon Go together. Pokemon Let's Go together, not even Pokemon Go. But yeah, that's definitely a hand. You got a mulligan. No, it's okay. Don't care. Nobody listens to the stream. Like you can make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what was this stream?
Yeah. Hey, don't touch my Switch, okay? I'm still playing that Pokemon.
So how's Randall,
Oh, Randall.
is he treating your deck well?
Yeah, it's actually surprisingly good at piloting a very bad deck. I really will be the first to admit like this deck needs to see some upgrades. But the problem with it is that you don't get a lot of spirits. You really don't get a lot of spirits. So this deck is really just
Isn't everything a spirit?
no. Everything in the deck is a spirit, but everything that comes out in Magic the Gathering is not a spirit. So this is like Innistrad. This is like the Innistrad block deck. The initial three, Everseen Resort, Innistrad, Everseen Resort, and what's the
Dark Ascension.
Dark Ascension,
SOI.
and then SOI Shadows over Innistrad and
EMN gave
and
no spirits, I think.
what?
EMN didn't give any spirits, right? Eldritch Moon.
Eldritch Moon was
Maybe Spellqueller. I think Eldritch Moon has Spellqueller.
Spell Queller? Yeah. Eldritch Moon and Spell Queller. So this is like block constructed, like very big block constructed.
But
So-
I mean, you have
These Asian names.
You can say all three.
I can say
of-
all of the names on this
yeah,
screen. Don't worry,
exactly.
I got this.
Yeah.
Got the Japanese down.
All right. Hello everyone and welcome back to round 2 of our. Whoa, no, it's not the.
It's not
Now I gotta.
standard.
Yeah.
It's modern.
People are gonna
it's
think
modern,
it's
modern.
like
It's not even GOG Invitational.
Yeah.
we're doing like a historic standard today.
Historic
You know,
standards.
yeah,
And historic standard.
Historic standard, yeah.
Yeah.
And like it's the best hits from the early 2000s. Just all of the cards that you wish were
Yeah,
standard.
Madu Pyromancer.
Yeah.
Yep. All
That
the-
famous
all the good
standard
stuff.
deck.
Yeah, that famous.
Yeah,
standard
with
deck,
Bedlam Reveler, Lingering Soul, Innistrad
Oh,
blocks,
goodness.
standard plural, Bedlam Reveler,
And
Yeah.
the Colgan Command too,
Faithless Looting. Yeah.
Are you guys done?
No.
No, I'm not. Watching a match here between Nakao Takehiro and John Paul Lemon. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley. I'm trying to decide who goes first. So yeah, I'm just gonna do in order of
Who's
current
sitting?
appearance.
Okay.
Who's sitting here?
Alright.
So it's the suit, Mr. James Church Morley. Did I say Mrs. James Church Morley?
Mr..
Almost.
Freudian slip.
Almost. And then the future pro, Alfian Put.
He's a future judge now.
Future judge.
I'm
Whoa,
gonna be a judge,
whoa.
Yeah.
That seems like a thankless task.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like
Being a pro Magic player is like a thankless
Why?
task. Being a judge is like
It's
even.
like
I don't
even
know.
worse.
I don't know.
like-
I wanna judge PPTQs, man.
Can Mick, as the resident level 1 judge, not take you under his wing like
He
a
can
baby
No,
bird
I could.
and a mother goose?
He's level 1 though.
Is that not allowed?
No, I could.
You could?
I could
Ah.
like train you up and then become like a level 1 judge. I can't make you take the test though. Oh, there are like test takers.
Yeah. I asked
Uh,
Vince, yeah.
There's there are level 1 judges who like specifically do the tests for you.
Ah.
Because to have like level 2 judges
Yeah.
to have level 2 judges do it, it's like it's a waste of time. Level 2 judges shouldn't be able to do this. Oh man, look who just walked into the store.
Hey.
Oh, Samuel.
That's Ben, and that is Mr. Rob Alexander.
Rob
Oh, this
Alexander.
Rob Alexander. Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah,
Oh.
he looks very different from
I
when
don't
he
think
was
anyone
young.
recognizes him.
I
So
don't
do you
know.
want to explain what's going down at Grega Games this week and next
Alright.
week?
So this weekend, GP Singapore, right?
Yes.
Mr. Rob Alexander is going to be the guest artist, or is going to be the artist at GP Singapore. He'll want to sign your cards. He will have stuff to sell you. All of which are fantastic arts. He sells like handmade playmats.
Whoa.
That are repaintings of his original like lands, the Halo Fountains, Underground Seas, and stuff like that. So amazing stuff. Do check it out. But at Grey Ogre Games, Thursday night, there's a meet and greet session.
So that's tomorrow.
Anyone
so
can
tomorrow night, Thursday, 7:30.
Anyone can come, right? I think, right?
TBD.
Yeah, anyone can come.
To
Asterisk. We'll come back to you on that. But yeah, tomorrow night, 7:30.
Yep.
Meet and greet.
Good stuff. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they are the GP, right? So you can meet Mr. Rob Alexander there. And then finally, on Monday, there's going to be a raffle. So there's going to be a raffle. 7 players are going to be able to draft with Rob Alexander.
Drafting Dominaria.
He's-
Classic limited set.
He's got his like sleeves rolled up, right? And here's in Singapore because it's hot, so he like rolls it all the way up. Shows off like his like
Guns.
Black Lotus tattoos that were done by Christopher Rush.
Is that a real story?
No, that's
No,
not.
yeah. I don't know. Stranger things have happened, right?
Yeah,
Get
Just
the
like
old
flex.
tattoo, like. Zzz.
yeah. Oh man,
This might hurt a little bit.
that would be awesome. Like I would love to have like a tattoo from like Christopher Rush. But yeah, and then he's just gonna, let's draft.
Yeah.
So. That's what's happening this entire weekend.
And how do people get entry into the raffle to draft with?
Oh man,
Rob
I
Alexander?
don't know whether it's still available.
We didn't prepare these
No,
answers
we
to these questions.
participated.
Is it?
People who participated in the PBQ and a monthly and all that got
Yeah,
raffle
they got.
ticket.
So every time you entered an event in Grey Ogre Games, you got a raffle ticket. Every time
Okay.
you spend $20 or more, you got a raffle ticket.
So is one able to come down and spend $200 tomorrow and get 10 raffle tickets?
Yes, but I have to tell you, there are a lot of raffle tickets. Like a lot.
they're
You'd
not-
have to spend a lot of money to get in.
It's like
Oh, you get.
lottery.
Well,
you-
no, that's not true. You can buy one raffle ticket. It's
It's
just
just
your
get one,
chances.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
it's
get the
your-
chance.
You could come down and spend $20 on 2 Greg Games t-shirts.
You do realize why I'm saying all this, right?
I know.
It's
Yeah.
because my name's in the raffle like a lot.
Oh, is
so
it?
Stop putting names in the
Is this
raffle.
what, is
I
this what
want.
you've been spending your
Yeah.
store credit on? You've been spending it on raffle tickets.
Yep.
It's okay, but Greg Games once again pushing the boundary of
of marketing.
magic in Singapore.
Yeah,
Can I say
exactly,
that?
I
Is that
mean,
is that partisan? Am I allowed to say that? I don't
No,
know.
it's
I'll
no,
say it.
I-
yeah.
I've said it
You
anyway.
say
I've
it
said it
anyway.
anyway. I've said it anyway. So yeah. So there is a game of magic going on where we shamelessly shill.
No, it's not- I don't think it's shameless.
I don't think it's
Come on.
chilling.
Rob Alexander.
This is pretty
Drew.
cool. I've never heard of this like anywhere before. Not just like in Singapore, right? You don't hear, oh, we've got the people coming down for like we're doing a draft, for example, or he's doing a meet and greet. Like that
Yeah.
doesn't happen normally. The people want to just like they go and
Not
they
in
go to
Singapore.
the.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I'm talking
not
about in America.
Singapore.
Like you don't even hear about this like at GP. What's her face or who's his name? Like in America.
You do. I guess you do.
But at
we don't have
stores.
enough. Yeah, we don't have enough panels.
Yeah.
Clifford did approach me and was asking me like, how do I make, how can we make the GP a little bit more fun, a little bit more accessible? I was like saying, yeah, just do live podcasts. Live podcasts are like live interviews, meet and greet. The pros are gonna be here. Some of them.
Which pros?
Well, a lot of the Japanese pros are gonna be here, and I think
Calvin Chu will be there.
Well, Calvin G, yeah, Calvin G,
True.
Singapore first like platinum pro.
Ernest Lim, recent Pro Tour top 8.
Yeah, exactly. And not just those. The ones that you always see on camera, not just from Asia, but from America and Europe as well. Some of them, I'm pretty sure, are going to be here.
So when I was at GP Singapore in December, like round 7 of the limit, it was Ixtal Unlimited.
Uh-huh.
Jeez, the like top tables was just like all Japanese pros.
Oh,
Like it
yeah,
was just
yeah.
like
Yes.
like Shinsuke Nakamura, Tomohiro Saito. Like, but the first 10 tables were just like every one of them had like a Japanese pro player at. You're like, okay, it's gonna be fun. Like,
I'm sure.
it's just like making you feel silly when they're attacking you with like 2-2s for 3, and you're like, I'm losing. I don't even know how, but I'm losing.
You cast a Grey Ogre. What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose this game.
Yeah, it will definitely in beta Rochester draft you are.
Oh man.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. So, man, we haven't been concentrating on the game. But it looks like
Mother Pyromancer
yeah.
against like Texas, Definite Texas.
So it's like
But the Pyromancer deck's like not working right now.
no, it's not working.
Totally not working. Yeah.
It's not.
So I'm
yeah.
gonna put
Oh,
this.
discard Lingering Souls.
Lingering
Oh,
Souls.
such sadness. So Nakal knew that John Paul had that in his hand because John Paul started with 2 in hand at the start of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, but he wants to like go off on his what's that? The 8 mana guy.
Bedlam
Reveler,
Reveler.
yeah.
Yeah. You want to
That
get
was a
cards out of your hand, right? But
This seems like a horrible matchup for Nakao actually.
Pretty much yes. You know, his tokens.
His tokens are not as good as John's tokens.
Yeah, his tokens do not have flying.
Yes. And he gets tax for like Talia and stuff.
Alright,
And
Wow.
so
and
Lightning
attack
Helix
from
here
John.
gonna get rid of.
Lightning Helix not normally in the Mardu Pyromancer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
this is the new edition. He has like 2 of them. He's like he told me.
That's interesting.
That's cool. I think it makes sense, especially with like a more aggressive meta game around. But let's see.
I think the hit command is pretty good too, I guess.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do with it?
Cool, guys, I mean,
Up
like,
Ether Vial, like
Or
do
Ether
2
Vial.
damage to a token, or
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
at this point, like, there's no point blowing up the Ether Vial. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
it just
take out a token, you discard a card. You know, you
turns
do-
on your Seagate wreckage.
Yeah, if you make him discard enough Lingering Souls, like, he will run out of Lingering Souls.
That sounds like a
Eventually, right?
great plan. Like,
Wow,
I'm going to make
okay,
you
man.
discard your Lingering Souls.
You know, at least I get rid of half of your card. Cool card.
But
Alright, so another 4.
very hard for them. Like Mardu Pyromancer decks,
Yeah.
they struggle with dealing like
Against go wide
multiple
Yeah, you
damage
cannot
to
go
different
wide.
sources. Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to like Dreadball you and Lightning Bolt you out of the game, and then
Mhm.
like sweep you up with a Bedlam Reveler, draw a couple more cards.
Oh no, he should have cast a Bedlam Reveler
Should've
last
cast it.
turn. And now instead
He
he's
drew
got
another
another
one?
Bedlam Reveler,
Oh.
yeah. So
Oh.
I think he should have just like Lightning Helix, Bedlam Reveler, you know, with Bedlam Reveler, with the trigger on the stack, Lightning Helix. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, he's gonna lose some cards.
So
So it costs 2. Yeah,
definitely
okay.
has enough sorcery and instance inside. his
Yeah,
graveyard.
1, 2, yeah, plenty.
He's got enough.
He's
What do I
got
think?
He's
definitely
already
enough.
discarded like 1
He's got
Bedlam
discarded the
Reveler. He's
Colligan's
discarded 2
Command.
Bedlam Revelers.
Oh no.
But I think he's drawn another one.
Wow. Yeah,
So
it's
they're
too-
just
That's
counting.
enough, man. That's definitely 6.
So what did he draw? Yeah, so he drew. Yeah, there they go. Back of the hand. He drew another Bedlam Reveler. Thought Season Fatal Push.
Oh, that's pretty good,
Fatal
but the
Push-
Thought Seize is bad. Fatal Push, oh.
And he's like, I don't
Whoa,
like
you
these
should
2
s-
cards either.
Come on.
Start
Fatal
again.
Push is fine.
And then
Fatal
draws
Push, get rid of
two-
design
two-
level of
two lands,
swing,
yeah.
man.
No, he draws 3 lands.
3.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
No,
That-
Fatal Push is a fine card.
It can get rid of a quarter of one card.
What?
Oh,
quarter.
it's not bad.
It's alright. I
still-
mean, it's fine, right? You know, it's
it's
Thought
very
Seize is not
okay.
great when you know. Like
When you
this-
know your opponent has nothing in hand. I mean, like, you know, he did inspect John Paul's hand the previous turn, and so, like, yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh well. And I think if you're John Paul here, you just swing in with everyone.
Oh,
Thornod's
Thornod's,
here.
okay. See the
Judge
sadness.
2 swamps.
See the double swamp sadness.
Yep. Yep.
I think this is John's game, man.
This is John's game to lose. Let's see.
So what do you like attacking with all 6 spirits?
Yeah,
there?
I'll attack with
Goes
all
down
6
to
spirits,
8.
yeah.
And then do you like attacking with all 6 spirits next turn as well? And
Well, there's no reason why you should. I think you attack him with like 5.
okay.
Oh, K
Oh,
command.
Kologan's command is a nice draw
Nice
here.
peel. You can K command something and then get back your another Bedlam Reveler.
Oh yeah, that's a sweet play.
Mm.
That's a sweet play.
And he can do both this turn actually.
Yep.
Play the K command and Bedlam Reveler.
And like I would K command, yeah, just swing in. I'll take it.
Thornos is looking pretty useless.
Well, it's gonna attack in next turn. So
Yeah. Well, that's presuming he doesn't call against command then play another Bedlam Reveler.
it's gonna get rid of that Bedlam Reveler at least. So he's gonna be taking 8 points of damage this turn. Yep. Deal 2 damage to you. Maybe make you discard.
Or is he trying? He's cast Colligan's command with the damage to get the prowess triggers from the Bedlam Reveler.
Okay.
So 10
Yeah, Bitland Reveler has like way too much text on it.
Has press.
But
No,
it does require some setup, to be fair.
It requires you to play Magic. It's like, cast spells,
I think it requires you to play a specific type of Magic, right? It requires you to play spells.
Some spells,
yeah.
I mean, like,
And then discard stuff like using Faithless Looting. That's what we see out of these decks. Just Faithless Looting, whatever, don't care.
Alright, kill one guy. Take back Bitlam Reveler. Oh wow. I want to say this game is moving on a little bit
Too slow.
gracefully. Yeah.
Like a large boat.
Yeah.
You know, it takes ages to turn. It just
it's going along smoothly.
Okay.
Too smoothly. Very, very gracefully. So 8 points of damage, goes down to 11. He's going to get back his another Bitlam Reveler.
There's some progress.
That's, I guess, yes.
It's got the swamp.
Discardo. Yep.
Draw 3 bolts. Let's do it.
So
1, 2, 3.
3
Bolt,
lands.
bolt, bolt.
Land.
Land.
Triple land.
Keep it down. Like they don't know his lands.
Called it.
Oh,
Right there. Triple land.
Triple bolt, triple land. Same thing.
So I think you swing it with everything right now, right?
Yeah.
Like, he has to charm block with the
maybe
Bitlam Reveler.
John wants to play around a bolt in Nakao's hand.
Yeah, if
Oh
Ooh,
no.
Flicker Wisp.
Flicker Wisp.
Okay.
And swing for lethal.
if there's a bolt in hand, like it doesn't matter because
Yeah,
you
this
swing
is
in,
just go
like,
for
that's
it.
9 points of damage.
Rip.
Great draw off the top there from
Yep.
John Paul Lemon.
Yeah.
Also heads up play from John Paul Lennon, leaving the interval in its appropriate counter, knowing what to play.
Yeah, you
into.
know you're going to be drawing like 3 and 4, right? But he
Yeah.
did take up the Aetherval. It doesn't really matter because he's got like infinite mana to cast everything.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, you know, the most expensive thing in John Paul's deck is like the
Thought-Knot
Thought-Knot Seer and the probably Restoration Angel. That's about it. And then you leave it up at 4. Everything else you can cast.
Mhm.
But leaving it at 3 have its advantages. You do have Flicker Wisp, and Flicker Wisp is a great way. If some of you don't know, like how to use Flicker Wisp against Tron, here's how. At your end step, right? You flash in the Flicker Wisp. You use the Aetherval to flash in the Flicker Wisp, and get rid of their land at your end step. Okay. Using the Aetherval, and this only works with Aetherval, so that the land only enters your opponent's battlefield at the end of his or her next end step. Okay, if you do not have an Aetherval and you have 2 Flicker Wisps, this is what you do. You flicker one of your own Flicker Wisps, it goes out, it comes back at the end step, and you do the exact same thing. Then you flicker one of his lands. So this is how, I mean, like a lot of people when I watch players like that try to navigate how to play against Tron, like there's a lot of like small mistakes that they do. Like you could optimize your play, you could make it a lot better, and sometimes there are some situations where you rarely come across it, but you need to know, and that's how you effectively play with stuff like Aetherval, Flicker Wisp, and leaving it at 3 like definitely has a lot of advantages. But 4 is also good.
A lot of Flicker
Yeah, but
Wisp.
Restoration Angel you can just cast it.
Yeah, but you can just interval it too, I guess. Save the mana for something else.
No, it's got flash. Your Flicker Wisp doesn't have flash, and your what's the 3 mana 1/1 stone
1/1.
What's this? Blade Splicer.
Blade Splicer.
Blade
Yeah,
Splicer, oh yeah,
that's the one.
yeah.
Yeah, the Blade Splicer does not have flash. but
It
your
does not.
Yeah,
Wait, maybe does John play Blade Splicer? Why
maybe.
So
I
so
don't know.
these decks tend to play
I
a
assume.
couple of Blade Splicers.
They might not. Some of them don't.
Yeah, okay.
He might be playing the pure Eldrazi version or like the normal Death and Taxes with the Blade Splicer.
So the Eldrazi one does the old
the smashers.
no it does the the processing, so it has Wasteland
Yeah, with
Stranglers.
the Strangler, yeah.
Yeah, but I think this is we'll see.
This might be I
I because that deck plays Eldrazi Temples as well.
Ah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Um,
I think I saw some of the processes. He does play, he plays the black white, the black white creature.
Tide Hollow Scholar.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that's the combo. Turn 2, Tide Hollow Scholar. Turn 3, Wasteland Strangler.
Get
Boom.
your guy. Get
Yeah.
rid of this card forever.
Living in magical Christmas land.
Yeah.
That's not really Magical Crystals. That's that happens all the time.
That happens all the time to you. that
When you stack your deck and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going to play a turn 1 Landwar Elves. Yes.
This is
Like
how
on
it
the
ends.
draw, you're like, yes, now it's time. Now it's time.
This is how it ends. Not like this. So
Yeah.
it's interesting deck. I think Nakao's gonna have like an uphill battle against John Paul.
I think so.
Yeah, his deck is just not suited to get rid of like lingering souls.
Yeah, he doesn't have like many multiple target spells.
Yeah.
Like
So-
Fog Bolt, maybe.
I'm wondering if he has like Pyroclasm in the sideboard.
Oh,
I'm
maybe.
pretty sure he does, but like
So-
it's such a non-bow.
I know, yeah, with
With-
with a young Pyromancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know,
You
I
probably
know.
take out like some number of young pyromancer and then
I th-
put in the
Hey,
something like that, or Anger of
Yeah.
the Gods. Some of them.
maybe he has
yeah,
like illness.
because
in the
your
ranks.
Bedlam Revelers all survive.
Yeah,
So-
that's yeah. It's I like Mardu Pyromancer. I think it's a cool deck.
Yeah, I think
think
it's
there's
a very, very interesting deck. Especially now with the addition. Well, Nakao trying out the
Lightning Helix.
Lightning Helix. Yeah.
It was the new hotness 6 months ago. Everyone was like, "Oh, I love Mardu Pyromancer."
man,
yeah.
it's so cool.
Flavor
man.
of the month.
Yeah,
And then, yeah.
yeah. It
A
was
lot of players. There were a lot of players with like very interesting hand gestures playing Mardu Pyromancer.
interesting hand
Yeah.
gestures. But yeah, and the black white, the Eldrazi Taxes deck, like occasionally, sort of like is there in Modern. It exists.
Yeah.
It
But he
does.
sort of comes into prominence and then fades away gently, and then like comes back into prominence and then
And
fades
then
away
goes-
gently.
Infinity.
goes away.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say it's like Eldrazi Tron, which used to be like everywhere,
yeah,
and
yeah,
now it's
yeah.
like who's even playing Eldrazi Tron? Everyone's playing.
Mono Green Tron.
They're playing Mono Green Tron instead.
Yeah.
they've-
No, they're playing.
Do you remember Red Green Tron? Do you remember
Oh,
that
yeah,
had
yeah.
Eldrazi,
Yeah,
Eldrazi Conscriptor?
Yep.
Get that bad boy in there. Where's that
Oh,
deck?
yeah.
That was literally the flavor of the week. One Grand Prix in Europe. Like, oh, everyone's playing it.
Oh man, tastes so good.
And then now it's just like, oh, who cares? We're just gonna play like, ancient
Go
staring,
back, yeah.
ancient staring, Sylvan Scrying Khan. Who cares? That's all people want to do, right? I think they've realized that the most broken Tron deck is the one that just makes
That
Khan on
just
turn
makes
3. They're
Khan,
not
right.
interested in Thought Not Seers and such. Like they're interested in Khan on turn 3.
Yeah.
Man, I would be willing to give anything to see like the new Khan make it into Tron.
Oh, yeah.
Although it's not like 7 mana, you got like 3 mana extra. It's like, what do I do with this 3 mana? I wonder.
Play
The,
Japanese
the,
girl.
the problem is, right, is that if you have 3 Tron lands, you can play either the new Khan or the old Khan on turn 3.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone knows which one you'd much rather play,
Yeah,
right? I was like, I'm going to play new Khan, and I'm going to let you choose which one of these 2 cards goes to my hand. Or I'm going to play old Khan. I'm going to exile
gonna
stuff.
exile your
And what are you
hand.
going to do? Yeah, what are you going to do, hey? You're going to play some magic? Well, tough. You can't. So it's always, I think it's always, in the Tron decks, it's always going to be compared against old Khan in that way,
Oh yeah, of course.
unfortunately. No, I
Yeah.
think it has a home in other decks, right?
Yeah.
In
Affinity?
Affinity apparently
Yeah,
is quite good.
it's
like,
Because it
Yeah,
makes
Affinity.
because it makes constructs, right?
Yeah.
So,
oh my goodness! Like apparently it's been doing really, really well in Affinity.
but it's also just like good card advantage.
I don't like the card advantage part.
You don't. Do you
Like,
think it's too
honestly
slow?
speaking, yeah, so far that I've played with Khan, like in standard, I just go aggro. Like that is the best use of Khan.
Well, what do
like
you mean by go aggro?
Like
Create the
just
tokens.
create the constructs.
Just double
Just
construct.
Just go like double constructs because you build the deck around Khan. Like Khan doesn't give you like normal card advantage. It gives you card advantage, but it doesn't give you like normal.
So this is like the sort of the blue-green Karn deck that some of the teams played at the most recent Pro Tour. Like,
the-
it had
the
the
ba-
Glint Crane
The
and
bad
like
deck.
the bad deck.
Yeah, yeah.
The deck that should have been like mountains and red stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
They should have
yeah.
had minus these 75
Yeah,
cards,
yeah.
Oh, you saw that too.
plus 4 Chain Dwellers, 20 Mountains, 4 Hazarets. This is a deck we should have played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the deck. Okay, so
It's just that if you minus Karn make a 1/1 construct, it looks very sad in the face of Goblin Chain Dweller. Ah, yes, here we go.
okay.
Eldrazi Displacer. So maybe it is the Eldrazi.
it
We
is
just
the-
didn't see the Eldrazi half of the deck in the first game.
Yeah.
Oh, oof.
It's a lightning
Yeah,
bolt.
lightning bolt. Yeah, you have to get rid of the.
Absolutely have to get rid of the Displacer.
You let it go. That's it. Like that's
Yeah.
the end of your game.
Just
Just here and displacer. Your
yeah.
hand is just gone, man.
It's like no, keep drawing all the cards I want you to draw, like until you draw all of those lands. Yes, and then play Magic.
Oh, you have lands? Okay. Never mind. I'm still gonna do it
Yeah.
anyway. Oh, you draw another. Oh, there goes. Oh, it's so nasty.
These are see, I was thinking about this. These Eldrazi cards didn't really see much play in standard,
No, it
right?
no.
Like Displacer, Thought Not Seer didn't really see much play.
Well, you did. Displacer did. Yeah,
displacer
Displacer
saw
did.
combo in. Saw
It's saw some, but
Okay,
it wasn't
so-
like it is no more ubiquitous in standard than it is in modern, for example.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Thought Here and Displacer, I think, were the cards in standard and Reality Smasher, because there was like no good way to get rid
turn
of.
4 Thought Not Seer into turn
Elton,
5
yeah.
smasher. It's like, ooh,
Bleh, bleh, kill you until you're dead.
Speaking of lingering souls, we have some lingering souls by Nakao. Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
there's a
So your
soul
lingering
from
souls
John.
and my lingering souls, I am obviously going to block. Maybe.
Maybe.
No, he's winning the race. He should just let them go.
Could flicker with
I
one
would
of
block.
all the spirits away.
Would you block? Like attack?
Snap block.
I would block.
Yeah. My one card for your one card. Like you got a lot of cards in the graveyard. That's nice.
So cast a card again. Get 2 more spirits. You're gonna do the
Mhm.
same thing.
I'm gonna Kolagan's command. If Kolagan's command like comes out, like you gotta kill one spirit and
Make him discard.
no,
Make him
no,
discard
don't make him
another Lingering
discard. Like
Souls.
that's not a lingering
Are you
souls.
sure? Are you
That's a
sure?
bad idea.
Blow up the Etherval.
Yeah, blow up.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, K command.
blow up
There we go.
Etherval.
Bang.
2 damage
Ooh.
to you.
God.
2 damage to John Paul. I think he said.
No, I think you discard a
Discard.
card.
I discard.
I discard.
That is bad idea.
Oh no, Nakao.
Well, I don't know though, because he's
Well, he
thinking
knows
hard.
he knows part of John Paul's hand, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that John Paul is now thinking like, oh, all these cards are important. Important.
Discard lingering souls. Oh no, flicker wisp.
Oh, I wouldn't have discarded Flicker Wisp.
Snap block.
Flicker wisp pretty good in this.
I would, yeah, I'd be able to get rid of like one of
One
your
spirit,
tokens,
yeah.
like full stop. Get rid of both your.
So it'd be interesting to see what John Paul's play is here on turn 4, because he,
Thought Not Seer. Come on, let's see the Thought Not Seer.
shambling vent.
But he does have the right tempo, so he still has 4 mana for Thought Not Seer.
Does he have Thought Knots here?
Yeah, no, if he can play it though.
Right.
It's yeah, John Paul's having a think.
Give it a big think.
One card, so Nakao's only got Thoughtseize in hand.
I think you go aggro. Just make the tokens.
You know, we've never really seen the Pyromancer part of Nakao's deck.
Maybe it's not Pyromancer. Maybe he took out the Pyromancer to put in
The
the.
Lightning
No, we
Helix.
saw the Pyromancers last game. He's definitely got like. Oh wow, he's taken like double white
Oh,
Flicker Wisp.
wisp.
Untap.
Okay, pass the
Past
turn.
10. So signaling a path to exile, presumably.
Or
Yeah.
like fail push.
Or fade to push, yeah.
Draw a land. Seems good. This is not Nakao's day. I can still play the
You just
Lingering
draw
Souls,
like
though.
yeah, you could just like Lingering Souls. That's why I don't like this play. Like Lingering Souls just effectively
The
gets
traits-
rid of
yeah,
the
Flicker Wisp.
Flicker Wisp
for no
But
real
wh-
value.
Where the Flicker Wisp could have gotten rid
Rid
of
of a
one
Lingering
Lingering Souls
Soul.
token minimum, right? So that's a weird.
I think you know, maybe John Paul's like, oh, I should probably try and get some damage in, not really appreciating the Lingering Souls in the graveyard
Mm-hmm.
to Ghost Quarter. Both there's not much going on either side. We're gonna see if
I argue that John actually has the advantage here.
Oh,
because,
okay.
Oh, is that?
Leon and Arbiter.
Yeah,
Sorry, he has the advantage because
Yeah, just the advantage because like Knockout's deck really you want to have more cards in your hand. You want to play stuff every turn. And John Paul Lemon,
He
his
wants
top
you
decks
to
are better.
like stop,
His,
yeah.
his single cards are better than Knockout's single cards. Like I have Pyromancer, I draw an Eldrazi. Knockout needs more cards to make them more effective. They need 2 cards that work together.
so I think Knockout just drew a engineered explosives.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's nice, but
Okay,
not extremely helpful.
Not in this field.
What's going on here? No.
Lingering
Lingering
Souls
Souls is a
Lingering Souls is
sorcery.
instant.
Lingering Souls is a sorcery.
Yeah,
bro.
it's a
Oh yeah,
sorcery,
he's looking
bro.
at it. Yeah.
Sorcery.
So
Yeah.
I did wonder
Yeah,
why
not
he
bad.
he didn't flash it back last turn, but yeah, well, I
Oh, wow.
Now, why did he go down to 15?
because he only tapped with 1. Because he was offering the trade with the Flicker Wisp, I think.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
yeah.
Past turn.
Yep. Mistakes.
Oops.
I've
Well,
had a few.
John Paul will know forever now that Lingering Souls is a
Lingering Souls is a
sorcery.
sorcery
Oh,
speed.
could you imagine if Lingering Souls was an instant? It would be even better. It would be
that's
even
like-
better.
Oh gosh.
It'd be so. What was it? Midnight Haunting.
Midnight Haunting
3
was
white for a
already
2/2.
very good.
Yeah,
Midnight Haunting was like really a very good card.
that
2
and
mana- 2 mana for 2/2 flying
yeah,
flash. Come on.
yeah. No, it's 4. It was 4 mana. It was 3 and a white for 2/1/1 spirit tokens.
Was it?
Yeah. It was 3. It was 3 and a white.
Oh, okay.
So it was still good. It
Yeah.
was that and Intangible Virtue. Do you remember that one? +1/+1
Oh,
until
yeah,
tokens
yeah.
vigilance.
Is it-
Boom.
Was that an Innistrad White Tokens deck?
Yeah. So it got banned. That and Lingering Souls got banned in the Innistrad
Was it?
block
Wow, was it?
constructed.
Oh, in block, yeah,
in
yeah,
block
yeah.
constructed when that was a thing. They were
That's
like,
so dumb.
we're preemptively banning these 2 cards because we
Because
know
they're
that
like-
everyone will play Lingering Souls into Intangible Virtue with because they had Sorin, the Sorin Solemn
The-
Visitor. Solemn Visitor I think
Was
it
the
was.
one that you
Plus
take
1
up,
get a vampire token.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
So instead, everyone just played Jund with Huntmaster of the Fells.
Oof.
And
Okay, I'm gonna fix the camera later. Like every time they're hitting the table, it's just shaking like crazy. Oh, Ian getting some.
just getting some selfie love
Yeah.
with Rob Alexander.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I have no idea what he's reading at the counter, but yeah.
it's probably he's just checking all the monies in the briefcase.
Oh yeah. All the mullahs.
Yeah, just checking. I don't know. So you see Shambling Vent getting in for an attack there.
Yeah.
John Paul didn't want to flash back the Lingering Souls again.
I'm not sure I like that play.
Would you flash back the
I
Lingering
would have
Souls?
done it.
You do it, yeah. No,
So-
you can do it at instant speed. Come on.
But your Flicker Wisp is just sort of sitting there, sadly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like that turn, that was played very poorly.
Yeah,
I felt
definitely.
like that was not done to the best effect. Especially you just flicker one of your lands.
Yeah, because if you're John, you definitely want to just play more resources and trade off with Nakao, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a fair way. Rather than let him draw into more cards and let him send back on like potential synergy that he has in his hand.
I wouldn't call it fair though.
So you're going to see Tidehollow
Tidehollow
Sculler.
Sculler.
So he's going to see
Yeah.
Thoughtseize, Engineered Explosives, and Faithless Looting.
And I think you take the
Ooh.
engineered explosives.
But he didn't
yeah.
cast Faithless Looting.
Yeah,
oh no, sorry, Young
No,
Pyromancer, not
yeah.
Faithless Looting.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's not
but he didn't cast it last turn. I'm
yeah, I would have played it.
surprised.
You take the engineered explosives. Yep.
Yep.
Just so you can make sure you can get in the damages. So yeah, I mean like there are some like micro decisions that you have to make before and after, and then after you make them, then you realize, oh, this is the mistake, right?
That's me every time, man.
Oh,
And then yeah,
I don't know. Stop tapping the ghost quarter. Yes, keep the ghost quarter up.
now we're going to see a flashback Lingering Souls. Okay, here we
Yeah,
go.
okay, so he takes 1 more damage
At
from
sorcery
the pain
speed.
lands.
No.
Yeah,
he does.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Cave of
Down to
Coilers.
30.
So he's supposed to go down to 13. Alfian, can you go and
Okay.
inform him he's supposed to go down to 13 by taking the damage, the damages?
So I think Nakao just drew a lightning bolt.
Lightning Bolt is pretty good. I think you get rid of the
Tidehollow Sculler.
Tidehollow Sculler, but like you,
It's all Nakao's playing this very slowly.
the last turn, yeah.
There we go. Down to 30. Yeah.
Yeah, so you went 15 for the Tidehollow Sculler, so 15 to 14. Correct,
No,
right?
no.
So
Yeah, Tidehollow's. Yeah.
no, it goes
No.
down to 13.
Minor life point discrepancy. Yeah, but because Tidal has got us white black, he needs the white or black from the Caves of Koilos, and then white or black from the Shambling Fen.
right.
And
yeah,
so
yeah.
one for there, and then so
Right.
so the judge in house is sorting it out.
Yes.
Yep, and Nakao's saying, "Oh, I totally saw that." Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I was just letting you. I thought you, yeah." Which is like incredibly critical in like a game like this.
Yeah, one damage is pretty important, especially when all your tokens are 1/1.
Yeah. So he's saying that Nakao's like, "Oh, I totally knew that." Yeah.
I totally knew that, but I didn't want to.
But I was too polite to say.
Yeah.
Too polite to say.
Too Japanese.
Japanese
to
people are really polite.
Too Japanese to say. Did you see at the World Cup the Japanese people cleaned up the stadium after them?
Oh, jeez.
Japan played Colombia yesterday,
And
they like cleaned up. Oh, yesterday, the day before,
They
and
cleaned up the entire
They
stadium.
cleaned up their section of rubbish
Oh, wow.
after they finished the game, which is like the most Japanese thing, right?
Yeah, that's true. They
Like
put it in the pockets.
apologized, bowed to the pitch.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
Like-
sorry that we won.
Sorry that we won.
You are losers. But we win. Let's clean up the stadium now.
Was it first
you.
time an Asian team has beaten a South American team in the World Cup.
Yeah. But Colombia, I think like this year's team, not the best.
That reminds you of the World War II, right? The event before World War II.
What?
Does it?
What? Oh, yeah.
Gonna need some context for that.
Yeah,
When the Japanese beat the Russians, the Russos.
Russo-Japanese War
Oh,
1904,
okay.
1905. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant Twilight Zone material right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Alfian. Save it for round 3.
Come on.
What you spending like good ammo
Yeah.
like round 2?
Hey, man.
Yeah,
I
the
have all the good ammo.
I think in jump ball now like just go aggressive, right? Be aggressive.
just start jamming.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have the ball advantage already, right?
Are you happy to trade a Flicker Wisp for a 1/1 Spirit Token at this
think at this
point?
point- I
Oh
don't-
geez, he
at
like
this point I
takes
don't
2 each time.
And gains 1 back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And gains
You
1
know, he
back.
gains 2 back.
Do you
That's
you send in the Leonin Arbiter as well and the Tidal
Yes.
Scholar?
Yes, definitely. Because he has 2 creatures.
That's a lightning
Oh,
bolt.
lightning
Yeah.
bolt there gets rid of the.
Alright, let's play this. Takes 2.
Okay. Wow. He chooses just to take 2. That's interesting.
Why did Nakao play the Pyromancer actually?
Yeah, that's why. So last turn, surely if you knew you were going to do that, you play the Pyromancer to
Yeah,
get
right,
1/1
right.
token. Yeah, interesting. I don't know.
Why he draw?
Colligan's
Colligan's
command. Yeah.
So like.
Rewarded
Last-
rewarded for playing like that. Yeah.
K command.
Okay, now you play this.
Yeah, so you can K command, destroy the Scholar and
Woo!
then Arbiter, mega value.
Woo! But why wouldn't you play the Young Pyromancer last turn to get an additional 1/1
I
token?
don't know. I
Hey,
don't know.
man,
Maybe
those-
he was waiting for the K command, man. Maybe.
Next level. It's
Next
just
level,
next
yeah.
level magic.
That's why. It's like your opponent's gotta be like.
So if you're
wondering,
Naka,
like,
he's
"Whoa,
not. He's
shit."
attack. He.
The attack is two
N-
spirits.
but he's saying he's holding one back to block
right,
the
right,
Flicker
right.
Wisp because
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
So Jumpo has quite a few cards in hand.
Yeah, definitely. I think if he has some Eldrazi's, he wants to play them right now.
Yeah, Thought Knots here would be great.
Yep.
If he does have a Thought Knots here.
Or maybe Smasher. Smasher will be smashing.
If it's a processor, I don't think it would be that great because the
He
only
doesn't have
card that
any exile.
Nakao has exiled is Lingering Souls.
Yes. And you don't want to process Lingering Souls.
That would be fun. That would be so fun. That would be bad though.
So much unsweet value. It's just like oh,
Reverse value.
here we go, and we're gonna see Lingering
Lingering
Souls.
Souls.
Oh,
That's
okay,
a
here we
good
go.
Alright. Yeah, but he's taking so much damage from his lands. Goodness.
As you want to just eat the.
Why did he take a?
Agent Explosives, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, he's trying to force like jump Paul to like just
To
blow
cra-
up the
to crack it.
explosions on 0.
Do you attack with a Flicker Wisp now?
No, obviously not. You know your opponent's
Oh,
got
he's
like.
gonna block.
But
He's gonna blow it up at 0.
you think he's gonna blow up a 0?
Yeah, for sure.
God, Lingering Souls on Lingering Souls is a real grind fest, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just like, third Caves of Koilos.
Oh, another case of Koilos, man.
That's a
why
lot
it's
of
called
pain. That
Lens.
is a lot of pain.
Another Thoughtseize. So double hand is double Thoughtseize, engineered explosives. That isn't like.
That's a bad hand.
I'm surprised the Thoughtseize is still in actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
actually,
am.
that's true.
I'm surprised.
If anything, it would
Inquisition,
be
you keep Inquisition
yeah.
and take out the Thoughtseize.
There's nothing that like.
Only
Jump
thing
force
is
deck.
Thought Not Seer is the only thing that it gets at Inquisition and Restoration Angel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's something that you. Well, that's the thing. Like, if Nakao has a sideboard with, what's that?
Describe the card.
funky card?
Which card?
What's
What's it
that
do?
funky card? Dreadball,
okay.
or like terminate.
Mm-hmm.
Then okay, I understand. Then you take out the thought seers, put in the terminates, right?
So
to get
he-
rid of the thought not seers.
So he had Terminate. He had Terminate main board. So
Yeah.
we saw when he was flicking through his deck. Yeah, but I thought Thoughtseize would be one of the things that comes out first. You know, this is
I know.
maybe
this
Fatal.
is a
Well, I
bad-
guess Fatal Push is better than
Maybe he doesn't have any
Thoughtseize.
cards to like put in after he takes out the thought.
Yeah,
Seize.
that's
Maybe.
my other thing. Like your sideboard, Modern is a sideboard game, right?
Yes,
It's not.
yes.
It's a round one is scissors paper stone, right? It's rock paper scissors. I don't know wherever you guys are from. Like you just gamble your round one, and round two is like the sideboard game. It really is the sideboard game. So, maybe Nakao is just not prepared for the Eldrazi and Texas deck.
Okay,
Maybe.
Talia. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's okay. That's very okay.
But I mean, that's going to be an
Oh,
attacker,
is that
right?
Bedlam Reveler?
Yeah, it is Bedlam
Oh,
Reveler.
that's a good draw.
Okay, so
Discard all these cards or play
Yeah.
Engineered Explosives, presumably.
so
Yeah.
engineer explosives on 0, right? And then Bedlam Reveler.
So he's just counting the number of instants and sorceries he has.
It's
He's
gotta
got
be more,
enough- he's
right?
got
1,
enough
2,
mana,
3,
yeah.
4, 5. No, he's got 5.
Oh, he got 5. Okay, but that's still.
But that's okay,
better
yeah.
than 3, right?
Yeah, it's fine. You go explosives for 0. Oh no, you got to pay 1 for the explosives. Crap.
Yeah, man. Talia makes all non-creature spells cost 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, does
Wow,
some-
chooses not to even cast the explosives.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay, that's a ballsy play.
Whoa.
Come on, 2 lands and a spell right here. Show me 2 lands and a spell.
Bedlam
Oh,
Reveler,
Blood
Bedlam
Moon.
Reveler.
Oh, what a dream.
Colligan's command.
What a dream.
But he doesn't have the mana to cast.
Wow, double.
Oh, he's got rid
no,
of
he doesn't have the double red.
Doesn't
Oh,
have double
okay.
red. Take that back. Keep that.
Wait, he's got down in the air though. Flicker Wisp and 2 spirits. Oh, he has 1 spirit though to block
That's
the Flicker
5.
Yeah, 5.
Yep.
Just keep that hand.
No, so I think at this point of time, like John, well, you see, this is why you keep the Flicker Wisp, right? Like
Yeah.
so long ago, like that Flicker Wisp.
Because it hasn't
would have
done
gotten rid of
anything.
that
It hasn't-
one,
Hasn't done anything.
this one token that is left there all alone.
Sitting there looking very
Wisp.
sad.
If you like Flicker Wisp, the Bedlam Reveler.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Well, not the Bedlam Reveler. You get rid of the spirit.
Any
Like-
removal spell though, right? Path to Exile,
Yeah.
Fatal Push, just immediately on the. You know what his hand is now. You
It's
kindly
not-
put it
yeah.
into the graveyard for it.
There's a K command there.
Taking 1.
Path
Path-
to Exile. Come
Fatal
on.
Push.
Fatal Push. Path to Exile.
There it is. Path to
Path to
Exile.
Alright. Yeah, that's
5
it.
points of damage. No, he has to pay 2. Somebody tell him.
And he's
Yep.
shaking hands.
That's the handshake. Yeah, you have to pay 2. Yes. Yes, people play Magic. Please play proper Magic.
Wow, that was a long one.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah, that was a long and graceful one.
that's a very
I felt-
grindy game.
I wouldn't call that grindy. I wouldn't call that, but it took some time.
I
Yeah,
would say
it
it was
was.
played at a leisurely pace.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
Played at a leisurely
Very
pace.
saunter.
Yeah, saunter.
Yeah,
That's why I
very,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is a casual Ariel tournament, man.
Casual
less-
Ariel tournament.
Less trotting, more like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hip
Yeah.
hopping.
No, that's too fast.
That's too fast.
Yeah. It's
Alright.
like a casual, just
Stroll.
stroll. Yeah. All right. We're going to round 3. Yeah. This is the prelude to round 3, right? The Twilight Zone.
Yes, yes.
This is where it gets freaky.
Anything on the table. This is where we make a name for ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the Twilight
It's like-
Zone.
This is where Capolo joins us.
Oh,
Like,
what's
you know,
Capolo?
I don't know.
What's the
Soon. The chat, yeah, the chat's
There's
like
so
How
much-
many viewers do we even have?
There's so much more European history to talk about and so
It's like-
little time.
4 viewers.
4 viewers. That is very sad.
We've seen better days.
Yeah,
Well,
we have.
there's a ratio of 1.3 viewers to number of casters.
Yeah, there are more casters here than there are viewers. Okay, we'll be back in a short while for round 3, so don't go away. Remember, you can join us on the stream, twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Singapore time. You missed that, go on down to youtube.com/GreyOgreGames, watch all the replays. Catch us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, what else? YouTube. And remember to go down to our website, GreyOgreGames.com. Go find out how you can be part of the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals. Okay, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Bye.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to round 2 of our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts, alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Round 2. This
Yeah.
wasn't our first choice. Still a good choice, but it wasn't our first
Ian
choice.
Tan always packing
Yeah.
the metaphorical heat. He's
The-
got. He's playing Blue Tron though. He normally has. The man's got all the decks.
Yeah, he's got
The
all
man
the
has all the decks.
He
So
like,
he's-
literally has all the decks.
Yeah.
And Alpha is playing a
Yeah.
really spicy one.
What is this?
Looks like blue-green Aetherval.
Is that flooded
Flooded
Grove?
yeah.
The blue-green filter land.
Yes, yes, it is.
Wow, people playing cards tonight.
Yeah,
Whoa.
this is cool. This is like,
Wow.
what?
Is that-
What?
That's an invasion opt-in hand as well.
Yep,
I love it.
and that's like the time spiral or the
No,
chaos.
that's
no, the Tarmogoyf. The Tarmogoyf.
oh yeah, planar
Planar chaos.
Planar chaos Tarmogoyf.
Yeah,
man has taste.
man has money.
So what is this deck that Alfred's playing?
I have no clue. I honestly have no clue.
So yeah, I don't know. So Japanese invasion opt, scry, draw 1. Presumably he's
Going up
Okay.
to 2, pass the turn. Serum Visions, maybe.
see
Well-
a cryptic command in hand, steam vents. So what deck has cryptic command and Tarmogoyf in it? Please, can you tell me what deck that is?
Okay,
It's a,
So
it's, a,
this
it's
could
Teamer.
be-
It's Teamer.
this is
Steam vents.
this could be Eternal Eternal Command. Possibly could be Eternal Command, right? Could be just Teamer Vial.
If it was Eternal Command, I feel like he would have got a breeding pool with the steam vents rather than a
Yeah, no, but the Flooded Grove gives you double green.
It does give you double green. You're
And
right.
you're not casting. I mean, like, come on, be serious. You're not casting Eternal Witness at all. You're not.
Just love it.
You're vialing it in.
I'm a big Eternal Witness fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm huge.
Yeah. Ewit
huge-
is just
Huge
it's
Eternal
too
Witness
good.
fan. Talk to me about Eternal Witness and Primal Commands. That's what I'm. about. I just want to leap those bad boys.
For all you know, this deck has like primal.
It might have
commands.
Primal. It might be the old Teamer command deck. You know,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I
so
don't
like-
actually know if this is a real thing, but it
No,
could
no,
be.
Primal Command. Look for Eternal Witness.
Whoa,
Cast the Eternal
Can we
Witness.
get another
look,
Primal
get
command.
the Primal
command
Command.
back.
Look for another
Put
Eternal
a
Witness.
Tron land on top of your library.
Yeah.
Into perpetuity.
So-
It's glorious.
But of course, I mean, it works better. I think it works better with like what's that? The Cryptic Command. Of course, Eternal Command like sets your opponent back turns after turn after turn after turn, and then now you've got 2-1s. You've got 1-2-1, and then you've got 2-2-1s, and you've got 3-2-1s.
Slowly attacking.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, you haven't lived until you've cast Eternal Witness, putting a tap land, putting like a in the Grey Ogre Games Unified Modern Tournament, which I played a green red Primal Command deck
Oh yeah,
with Tooth and Nail for
Just-
Emrakul, and that's why I knew about it.
Just,
It was
you just
Emrakul.
push your opponent.
But someone played a
back after
tapped
back.
Shambling Vent, so I
Uh-huh.
went Primal Command, put your tap champion back onto your library, get an Eternal Witness. Next turn, cast Eternal Witness, cast Primal Command, putting it back on top of your library, just attacking it. It was he didn't like it. He did not like it.
I think you should have lost that game. Repeal here gonna push back this Tarmogoyf to hand.
I think Alpha's just thinking, do I want to fight over this?
Yeah, I don't think you should.
So he can just play double Tarmogoyf.
Right.
Oh, so we're going to see
okay, so he's
Mystery
going to
Forest. Get an island.
He's gonna Cryptic Command. Looks like.
So counter them.
Counter then bounce the one of your lands.
Counter then draw. You don't like the draw more.
No, I
so
don't
we
like the
definitely
draw.
counter. You don't like the draw.
I don't like the draw here because you're trying to prevent Ian from getting to trying to prevent him from getting to Tron mana, and that's how you lose the game.
Yeah, and it doesn't. Aether on 2 means he can flash in that Tarmogoyf from hand end of Ian's turn anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So Ian here gonna be
Talisman.
So this
Talisman
is green. This is not just blue Tron. This is like green blue Tron, right? No, this is blue Tron.
It's just Blutron, but I think it's just has a talisman of I don't know which one this is. It's not dominance. That's the red
This
black
is
one.
blue red, I think.
No, because they were only ally colors.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's blue white or blue black.
Oh, it should be blue white.
Blue white.
Yeah.
I thought it might be blue white, but yeah, I don't know what the.
Yeah. Okay.
And Ian not doing a lot of much. He's not doing much of anything really.
Yeah.
He's just playing some lands. I think he's got Tezzeret the Seeker
Oh, cool.
in hand. Yeah, he's gonna crack.
I'm surprised that Ian here didn't look
Get
for
tower.
the tower of other mana sources, but I guess he's looking to keep his blue mana up.
Yeah, so play a tower.
Yeah, and this is what. Hey, how come Ian was able to play 2 lands this turn?
He didn't play 2 lands, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Did
you
he?
can't do that.
Because the last
No,
turn.
no.
Oh yeah.
No, he
yeah,
didn't. He
bounced
didn't.
It,
Yeah, he bounced
it during our first turn. Yeah.
That's
correct.
this is got the spicy bruise on round 2.
Yeah.
This is more of a Twilight Zone match.
Yeah.
This is more of a round 3. We're in the Twilight Zone.
We chose the wrong match.
Yeah, we did. We should have put the old Burn versus Storm on. That's what the people want to
Yeah,
see. Some high level modern. Very very interesting decks. So Alfred's playing.
So this got to be like
The Jaces are coming
command.
in.
This got to be
Yeah,
like
I think
Eternal
so.
Command.
I think so. The
right?
way he searched for those islands so aggressively, presumably he's playing, and the fact that he has a flooded grove probably means he's trying to recur cryptic commands.
Yeah, like double green. The Flooded Grove is fantastic in this deck because it gives you access to like double green, double blue.
Yeah,
right.
so you
Which
can-
is what you need for your
You can-
Eternal Witness, which is what you need for your commands. So yeah, it's man, this deck is interesting. And why is that flip card? Why? It's got red in it too.
What is it?
This makes no sense.
No one knows.
No, it's probably Huntmaster of the Fells, maybe. Like good against Jun, I guess.
I guess so. Just incremental
Good
value.
against good against Burn and good against Jun because you gain some life,
And
get
then
some
you buff-
blockers.
Yeah. Well, once upon a time, Huntmaster of the Fell was the toast of modern. There were a lot of people. It was all
Yeah.
over. It was in
No,
quite a lot of decks. It's just fallen out of favor.
of course, because Bloodbraid Elf came back.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, that's definitely the reason, right? I mean, it was generally in like Jun decks, right? You have your Stomping Ground decks.
Yeah.
And it was generally in Jun, but
I remember when I first came back to Magic,
Mm-hmm.
I opened a Huntmaster of Fells in a booster pack, and I was like super excited,
Uh-huh.
and I never did anything with it.
Oh,
It just sort of sat there
because
you're like, because in standard at the time it was like the Huntmaster deck was that was Innistrad,
so good,
Innistrad
yeah.
Dark Ascension. The Huntmaster deck was like a thing, but you're
Yeah.
like, well, I need 3 more. So
They were
I
mythics, right?
yeah, they were mythics.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you're
okay.
like, why did I open this? It's so bad. Yeah, I opened that, and I opened. So I remember going into a shop in London, and opening just buying some booster packs, and I bought some Dark Ascension, and I opened a Huntmaster of the Fells and a Fulcrum Wrath Aristocrat, which was a
Oh
mythic.
wow.
A mythic.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Dark
yeah,
Souls. It
yeah.
was a rare in Modern Masters 2017.
Yep.
I was like, wow, I've made it. But I
Is
did
it-
nothing. It's just like, why have I got these cards?
Soon gonna be demoted to like uncommon.
No, too good for
somewhere.
uncommon.
I don't know.
Too good for
Feral
uncommon.
Feral Hydra is uncommon
Feral Hydra.
in Battle Bond.
So that's X, right?
Yeah.
X.
Green X and then 3 mana, put a +1/+1 counter, but anyone can put a counter on it. So yeah, it's like now it's uncommon.
I just
Come
think
on.
that Fulcrum Wrath Aristocrat is the sacrifice and the indestructible.
Yeah.
I don't think it can ever be uncommon.
Yeah, it's a free. Was it free sacrifice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
So it got its Flying Haste 4/1 sacrifice if it was put
Making
indestructible
Viscera
human
Seer,
+1/+1 counter on it. So it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah,
making Viscera Seer a common card was a mistake
I think so.
because Popper is a thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, common cards. Which is why I hate when they start demoting cards down to like common. Like there was that, I think
It was a Drake
Force of
Peregrine
Nature or something. Oh yeah, Peregrine
Peregrine
Drake
in
went
Eternal
down to
Masters,
common.
yeah, 4 and a blue, untap 5 lands when it comes to play.
I think 4 mana or 5 mana. It's star creature. I forget what's
Yeah,
the name.
Sci-
Force
Sci-
of Nature.
no,
Scion
of Nature. It's
Yeah.
1 green.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It
Sorry,
was in,
3
it was in
mana.
Modern
is like
Masters 2017.
Man, I remember going on the podcast and like going on a rant. Like, yeah, sure, give elves more powerful creatures because
Slaggers.
like elves is not a very
Can be
powerful
blocked by a Lingering Souls token.
not when you have like Rancor.
Yeah, but it's never
Yeah.
going in the same deck. So
No, it
oh,
is in the same
sorry,
deck.
sorry,
in Pauper.
in Pauper. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
you've made Rancor like
In
you started
Pauper.
off Rancor with a common, which means that it can be in like it's already in the elves deck. And then after that you give elves just the most awesome tool.
So I read
Sure, why
something
not?
about Rancor the other day that apparently it was a print mistake, and it was supposed to cost 1 and a green, and they
Oh, yeah,
left
yeah,
off the
yeah, yeah.
1 accidentally, so it became the
Great.
most powerful enchantment ever, or
Yes.
like the most powerful
So
green.
Stupid.
Yeah, it was, but it was just a print mistake. Thought it was really, really funny. Obviously, Magic doesn't errata cards,
Yeah.
unlike other card games. But if it did, perhaps
would- it
Rancor
would have
would
been-
cost 1 and a green.
That'll be insane.
Perhaps Goblin Chainwhirler would not deal 1 damage to each creature.
It will deal half a damage.
No, it would
It'd
deal
do
1 damage to each like non-token creature, for example.
That would be
It'd be some
dumb.
sort of
That'd be dumb.
contrived clause that makes no sense. Or it wouldn't have first strike, or it would be a 2/2. I don't know. It would be something like that.
I don't know. Yeah, Goblin Chainwhirler, man. So many things to talk about. Do you want to talk about Battlebond now?
Well, I thought we'd watch some
Yeah,
match.
I don't want to watch
You don't-
anymore, man. Yeah, I know. Actually, Alfred's deck is like, look at it.
It's got
That
Ancient
is
Grudge.
the
Ancient Grudge.
Ancient Grudge.
Some red cards. You can't keep. I don't think you can keep that hand.
Goodness.
He's keeping it though.
Yeah, it's got 2 lands and it's not enough.
That's right.
He needs,
Put it back.
He needs at least 3 lands or at least an Aether Vial to get started. Like
Yeah. I mean, while he's shuffling up, we can brief,
This-
brief Pro Tour hit, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations to
Ernest Lim.
Ernest Lim.
He was 8th place, 4th to 8th place. 5th to 8th place in Pro Tour in the recent Pro Tour. So congrats to Ernest. Like I think well deserved. Like we saw him go 9-0, 8-0 on the first day.
No, he was 10-0, wasn't he? And
He was
lost to-
8-0. Yeah, he was 8-0 on the first day.
And
Second day he played draft. They
Yeah, but
went-
he was 10-0 at one point, wasn't he? And he
Yeah.
lost to John Finkel.
yeah, and then he sat against John Finkel and then just get wrecked.
John
like
Finkel
John
had
Finkel just
the most insane draft deck on. I don't know if you watched
so
any of the Pro Tour.
nuts.
I didn't watch any of the standard formats. Like that's not my.
No, but
also,
you
'cause it
watched
starts
the
at like
limited,
2:00 in the morning in Singapore. It's me, just like yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome back to round 3 of our weekly modern tournament here called More Than Modern. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
Yeah, Twilight Zone, baby.
And, and the future pro / future judge, Alfian Poon.
Oh my god, he has whip sleeves and whip.
I can't
Oh,
I can't
man.
deal with this. It's too much.
He's the full set.
Oh
Are
man,
they- are they-
Ian's like, I must have these sleeves now.
It's like this is like a real deep dive into like the darkest parts of Akihabara. You know, you like go, you like turn off the main strip, go down an alley,
Wow.
go down another alley, up
What-
and
who
up
is-
at like an escalator where the light's flickering on and off to like a 4th floor. It's like some guy's mum's house, and he's like, "You want to buy some anime sleeves?"
why is this? Who is this Maki and who's the anime girl on
So,
the
I
stage?
don't know.
Okay, so who's Maki?
Who is Maki?
It's from School Idol Festival.
What is
School of
that?
Love Life. It's a
What
very
Oh, Love Live. Okay,
Love Life.
all right.
I don't know what,
What's
this,
that-
what
that's
are
a
these
cute-
things,
that's-
man. What are
What's
these
the
things?
watches Love Life?
Yeah, no, I watch. No, I don't.
Dude, that's Bang Dream. Love Life is not Bang Dream.
No, I don't watch Bang Dream. I do want to watch, but like Bang Dream. But okay, yeah. So Love Live, yeah,
Boom.
Yeah.
cute
Bang-
anime.
No,
Okay.
it's not. Bang Dream, Love Life sucks.
Yeesh.
On the level, whoa! We've taken like quite a stance.
It was when Ian just like, here's some cards that cost nothing.
That
They're
cost-
all going on the table. Tormod's
I wonder
crypt.
what Ian's trying to work to. I'm guessing it's a card.
No.
It's gonna be Tezzeret,
Is it?
the
Oh,
one that
that'll be fine,
the
yeah.
one that makes your artifacts into a 5/5.
5/5.
Yeah,
It's just lantern control, man.
Yeah, it is like under control.
with the main deck Tormod's crypt
With the main net on what's
Yeah, why not?
and a welding jar.
And the welding jar is a main
Yeah,
deck,
no.
right?
Welding jar saves your
Yeah, welding jar saves your stuff.
either your chalice or your what's
your lantern.
the
Or your
lantern
bridge,
or
or
your
bridge.
bridge. Yeah, the bridge is the most important thing.
Speaking of bridges, where is this bridge?
Solaria West.
Mario
Yeah.
West.
Boom.
Yeah, so we haven't figured out what Samuel is playing. It
Storm.
looks
No,
like
he's playing
He's
Storm.
playing
man.
Storm,
It's
come
like
on.
Yeah.
Straight up Storm. You see the
He's got
sleight of
Baral.
hand,
He
the
mixes control.
Baral.
Got Baral.
Oh, did
Baral.
He's playing.
Wait, I'm pretty sure this is a bad matchup for Ian actually.
Yeah, I
But
actually
I
think
think
so.
so.
Like, you need some counter magic, which unfortunately I don't think he does have.
Oh, there is a Tezzeret in hand for Ian.
Oh no.
Oh, that's fun.
Does he play Khan too? Khan would be nice in this deck actually. Minus 2 get constructs. 4/4.
5/5.
Another one.
Oh,
Sleight of
fine.
hand. Okay.
Sure.
Different one.
Sply Bluff, Canal, Remand.
Uh,
Which one do you like?
I like the Spire Bluff Canal because I kind of need to win the game.
There you go.
Yeah.
He,
Like,
Samuel,
you know
Samuel
your opponent's
agrees.
playing the jank, right? Then like,
You know,
Lantern
you-
is a jank? Come on.
I don't think this is Lantern. 'Cause that's a spreading
This is
series,
not
right?
Wait, this is
Lantern.
not Lantern.
No, this is some sort of like blue artifact. Yeah, when I said Tezzeret, it's like a
this
blue
blue steel
artifact.
artifact that, yeah.
No, it's not blue steel. No, it's not blue
Blue
steel.
I'm sorry, I don't,
steel.
I
Blue,
don't,
blue steel.
I don't know what blue steel looks like, man. Sorry.
I'm an
I love it, man.
omni
It's like-
turner. I'm an omni turner. Is that what it is? I can turn both ways.
What?
In
Dude, do you know what Zoolander?
Zoolander. That's where blue steel comes from.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Really?
Magnum,
What did you think it was?
Magnum and Blue Steel. Like, the entire movie is him just trying to work towards like Magnum and Blue Steel.
Blue steel. What did you think it was, like an obscure like Japanese deodorant?
Yeah. I thought
Blue
the deck was just. So there's a deck called Blue Steel. I thought the deck was just.
There is
like
a deck.
There
called
is a
Blue
deck
Steel,
called
yeah.
blue steel, but that's like the one that has
Master of Ethereum.
Khan
Master of
and,
Ethereum.
Master
Yeah,
of Ethereum,
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh,
Blue
Cascade Bluffs. Like what we keep
Yeah.
seeing these cast.
Yeah, he has to cast the World of Invention, right? Like the world needs like double blue, triple blue. Triple blue. And so Cascade Bluffs is very important. I think also in the sideboard
Cryptics.
might have maybe Cryptics and maybe what's that? Anger of the Gods, right?
Oh, I like that.
Oh boy.
Or Tolerant Academy.
So what does Ian's deck look like? Why do you have Thomas Script in your deck?
Well, Thomas
it's an-
Script
'cause
just
it's
to
an
like
Yeah,
artifact.
just to mess with people, I guess.
yeah, and
Oh,
I mean, it is gonna mess with if you want to go past in flames.
that's
That
true,
is
that's
gonna
true.
that is
Yes,
gonna it's gonna catch you. Opt Metamorphose. This hand is stacked. Double gifts ungiven.
yes.
Morpho. Yeah, gosh.
Here we go.
So here we go. Okay.
Wow, just gifts ungiven like that.
It's ballsy.
Oh man.
Okay. So I think I know
Priority
what he's
ritual.
gonna try to do. He's trying to force Ian to like crack that Tormod's crit.
Yeah, crack the crit. But he's going off. He's going off.
No, he can't go off. He doesn't have the mana. Well,
He has
He
the-
needs
You
to
might
play. He
think,
needs
yeah.
to play.
Right,
He needs
right,
to
right.
play another land,
He'll
right?
play
He
a
needs to
land and
force
then-
him to crack it and then play another land. Then play. He has Manamorphose, but he can play rituals.
Okay, give him.
yeah,
that.
that goes. No. Those two go into the graveyard, dude. I like signal those into the graveyard. What's up with you, man?
Hmm.
No, but he doesn't have another land.
No, he
so
doesn't. No,
that's-
yeah, I
Oh,
know.
wait,
I know.
what?
No, he doesn't have another
Oh
land.
no.
No, but he's got another. So that's the thing. Like
he's got another gifts. I think he's just discarding gifts.
Yeah, which
So if
well,
you're Ian-
signals to Ian, like yeah. he's
If you're
got another
Ian, do you
gift.
crack Tormod script now?
No, I go for War of Invention first, then I crack the Tormod script next turn, depending on what I
What
draw.
are you getting with War of
Witchbane
Invention?
Orb.
Well, I
Witchbane
don't
Orb?
know. Yeah. Well, it's
He
only
can't
for
get
3.
it right. He can't get Witchbane Orb.
It's only for 3, so I'm not quite sure what you're gonna try to find.
Does anything else give you hexproof?
Um,
What about what?
damage?
No, Sorcerer Spyglass.
no, that's
Nah,
not.
that
That's
doesn't
not
do it.
useful.
Engineered Explosives. No, doesn't like that.
Is there like artifact that doesn't let you cast a certain spell?
Pyrite
Pyrite
Spellbomb.
Spellbomb.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
just
just to get rid of the
um,
Electromancer.
Yeah.
But Samuel has a Goblin guy, Barrow in hand.
Yeah.
yeah, but he's got his.
Yeah,
You know, he's got to spend resources next
Yeah,
turn. and
yeah. Slowing
he
him,
do-
slowing him down. Don't quite see how Ian's winning yet, even if he slows Samuel down.
Maybe
But
he has like a
I'm
one.
sure we'll get there.
He has a one shot like
sure,
combo
I'm
out of
sure.
nowhere.
Who Ian? Maybe has a
Yeah,
one-shot
yeah,
combo.
yeah. I mean, who knows, man? With this kind of decks, like
Another word.
Oh man, he's got enough mana? I think he's got the.
He has enough mana for Witchbane Orb, right? Now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's another War of Invention. If he looks for the Witchbane Orb now, like I think he wins the game, right?
on the spot.
Like, you
Yeah.
cannot. You just can't deal with it.
Unless Samuel's running like if he's running
Reiterate.
no.
Some sort of
No,
artifact. removal?
oh no, I've forgotten the name of a card. That's embarrassing now. The
Wa-
2/1
Empty
goblins.
the Warrens, empty the
Empty the
Warrens.
Warrens. Yeah.
Empty the Warrens,
Warrens,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like he could.
Yeah.
And then Ian's in a lot of trouble, but
So Ian's counting his mana. Not sure what's he gonna play here. Oh, 3. Okay, that's the 3 blue that he needs for a
he
world.
could just wait. He could just wait for his opponent to go off for like,
Yeah.
yeah,
To
I'm
go
just
all-
going
to go all the way
Yeah,
off.
oops.
Yeah.
all the way. They are all target you. No, I have hexproof. Wrong. It does not resolve. Ha 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 ha.
That's
Okay,
good,
not
good.
going to take any chances because I mean like Remand is the thing, right?
Oh, is he not?
5
No,
mana.
don't tell me it's Tezzeret.
Tezzeret.
Oh,
it's
it's a
Tezzeret.
World of Invention. Come on, you know this deck.
Maybe he doesn't have the visual orb.
But Ian knows he's on stream. He wants to get us.
How's his short
Yeah,
and
the
Got,
spicy?
Yeah.
gotta, gotta bring. What is this Tezzeret the Seeker, right?
Yeah.
Let's get this bad boy up.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about. Untap up to 2 target artifacts.
5-star card, and even like the original.
What says that shard of
4.5 out of 4.5 out of
5?
5 stars. 280 votes. Come on, that's a good card.
It's alright.
No, Alfian, this is like legit good card. Okay, so +1.
And
Wait, what's that?
Ensnaring Bridge. Oh no, he's just played Ensnaring Bridge.
Wait,
Yeah.
but
He didn't play Tezzeret.
Oh,
He
So
just
why do
used
you
the
play it
Pyrite
for?
Spellbomb.
okay.
He made red with the Cascade Bluffs. Pirate Spellbomb, cracked it to target the Goblin Electromancer,
Right.
then played Ensnaring Bridge.
Okay, so you're just gonna wait, like Samuel. Sure, you get to play
Now
that.
he's like, I got another one.
Okay. No props.
Now I
no
think it's
props.
It's
going
when
off.
the Storm player's like, I'm just gonna get this dice out, this 20-sided dice, and we're
Yeah,
gonna start
like-
counting. You want to play some Magic?
All right.
Ensnaring Bridge, an interesting choice, right? What's he hedging against? Is he
I don't know. Like
empty the? He's hedging against Empty the
Yeah.
Warrens.
But then does he have the one card in his hand? How
No,
come
but
does he
even
have-
if it's empty your warrants, you can play it the turn after Samuel plays
Yeah.
yeah.
all this stuff, right? So
So making waste his stuff. Oh, Metamorphose.
all right, so that's 3. That's 3 spells. Sorry, that's 4 spells.
And
like
mana.
a lot
So
of mana.
yeah, I like this.
Draw a card.
Draw another
that's-
Manamorphose.
Oof.
I mean, look at this. He's got it all now.
Is, yeah.
So now all Ian has
One
to do is
red.
just Tomot's Crypt, and now then what? Actually, how does it have Samuel play around the Tomot's Crypt?
You have your what's her name? The gifts ungiven. You've got 2 gifts ungiven. Unfortunately, that's the thing. Like Samuel now can choose to flashback, and with flashback on the stack, Ian can exile everything in Samuel's graveyard. Yep. So flashback on the stack. I'm just gonna get rid of your entire graveyard. And I thought Samuel had a backup plan for this.
Does he not?
Well, he's
So
got
he has a
seeding song, right?
Yeah.
Which then he can get back some mana. So spend all your red mana. Sorry, spend 2 blue and 1 red, or spend all your red mana. 1 blue, 2 red.
And Ian's saying, "Oh,
Yeah. So first you gotta spend your mana, right? Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, it costs 3, so you gotta go down 1 more blue mana.
Okay. And then he's gonna play.
Thomas
Nothing?
Grave. Okay, so fine. It goes with that response, then you cast the gifts ungiven again.
yeah." To get yeah.
So that at least that one has
That's so that all the other cards have flashback. Yep.
no, at least your gifts ungiven has flashback.
And
right?
the 2 cards you put in the graveyard from gifts ungiven.
Yes.
Wait, what? Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Mistake.
Uh-oh.
Mistake was made.
Samuel looking at the hand, going, "Oh no, should I have done that?"
Realizing his mistakes.
Yeah. This is what you get for using like Maki Love Life playmats, right?
It's not even. It's the old Love Life.
It's the old Love Life.
Not even the new one.
That's the comment we're making on the playmat.
That's the-
It's
yeah.
the old one. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
This is
okay.
what happens.
I know where we stand here. I know where.
Yeah, so
Wait. We're all on the same fence, okay?
I don't think we are.
We
No,
stand
on
on
the
different.
same fence.
I
We
don't-
stand
don't-
on the different side of
I
the
think
fence,
I think
but-
we're on different. I think we're in different gardens, to be honest. On this issue.
Okay, so now it's a little bit tough. Like Seeding Song again. So Seeding Song will get you 2 additional red mana.
So he's going to do.
Sorry, that's a
Grape
grape
shot.
shot. No,
Yeah,
that's
he's
a
going
grape
to
shot.
do a mini. He might do a. Oh, he's going to remand it.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that. Is he going to do like a mini grape shot? So some of the storm decks they do you like a little. They do you a little one.
No,
And
no,
then
no. I think this kills. This kills.
Oh.
So he remands, draws a card.
So
Draw
how- so-
enough
so-
mana to
right.
cast a grape
So
shot.
so,
again.
so explain this interaction. So when the grape shot was first cast.
Right. Okay. So when grape shot was first, let's bring up grape shot, shall we?
Yeah, because this is the.
Magnetic Mountain.
Yeah, I don't know why we have. Okay, so grape shot has this thing called storm. So grape shot, 2 mana, it's a sorcery. Grape shot deals you 1 damage, deals 1 damage to target creature or player, and it has storm. So it's got this ability is that when you cast a spell, copy it for each spell cast before it this turn. You may choose new targets for the copies. So that's why you see like Samuel take out like all them dice, right? And then, I cast this spell, I cast this spell, cast this spell. So the storm count keeps going up.
Okay.
When he cast Grape Shot that first time, he created 8 other copies. I think it should be 8
it was
other
it was
copies.
8. Yep.
So that becomes the 9th spell cast that turn. He remands the original Grape Shot, puts it back into his hand, but the 8 copies are still on the stack. So you let the 8 copies resolve, Ian takes 8 points of damage, and then you cast a Grape Shot again. So you've cast Grape Shot as the 9th spell, Remand as the 10th spell, and then you cast Grape Shot again, there's another 10 spells on the stack. So that's just nicely equal to 18 points. So here I question, like, Ian, I guess he didn't have the Witchbane Orb in his deck.
Or the wall
Right.
invention he said.
He did. He had Witchbane Orb in his deck. We saw him
We did.
look at it longingly when the first War of Invention.
Oh,
We didn't have enough
no.
mana.
Wait,
But
then why
he
did he
had-
do it? Yeah.
I don't
Maybe
know. I don't
he
know.
doesn't know that he's playing. But
He knows
No,
he's
he
playing
can't
Sturm.
be. Yeah. So I would have gotten the Witchbane Orb main phase to play around the Remand, and then especially since Samuel he tapped out, and then next turn you play the doozy, which is to I just slam this
Ensnaring Bridge.
Ensnaring Bridge, right? And then look at your opponent. Yeah, I think you
Why
did.
did he play Ensnaring Bridge first? Actually, should just play the Witchbane Orb first, right?
That's the thing. So I would have played the Witchbane Orb. That would have forced Samuel to look for the ensnaring, the
Echoing Truths.
not echoing truths, the empty the warrants.
Yeah.
That
And
would have
then
forced him to use up both, because he discarded one. What's his
Gifts Ungiven.
Gifts.
Gifts Ungiven. Then he will now have to use up the second Gifts Ungiven, especially with Ian now with the ability to Tormod's Crypt to nuke Samuel's graveyard, right? Just nuke it, and then start and force Samuel to start the chain again.
Mhm.
He finally casts, so he uses up all these resources, and then finally casts the empty the warrants, and then Ian just puts down
Ensnaring
puts
Bridge.
down a Ensnaring Bridge, and then
Yeah.
Samuel's just out of cards.
I'll win.
So yeah, I think big misplay there by.
But we'll see. So Witchbane Orbs is definitely the.
Yeah.
Is the
target.
key is definitely going to be a key, but now Samuel has the advantage of just he knows what Ian is playing. He has his sideboard
He gets
cards as well.
Shattering Spree.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
easy game.
you still haven't seen Ian's win condo.
Ian's Wincon, probably Tezzeret,
Make all your artifacts 5/5s.
and maybe Mindslaver or
Sam hasn't seen them yet, right? So Ian should be safe in that regard, I guess. But Sam probably doesn't care. He just wants to storm his face.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to go turn 3 storm, turn 3 kill you?
You die.
Question mark. You die?
Yes.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So the question here is: does Samuel keep the empty the warrants in his deck, or does he want to take them out?
Yeah, I think you definitely keep the empty warrants. You want to bring in stuff that will destroy Ian's game plan, like the just things like, oh, no wonder.
What's happening?
Yeah, we're streaming Final Fantasy and not Magic the Gathering. That's why.
Soka.
So. No wonder. Sorry, folks. The
Oops.
people who like Final Fantasy must be wondering, what the hell is
This is
going
different
on?
to the Final Fantasy I play at a weekend.
This is not Final Fantasy. This is not
Where's- Where's Yuna?
yeah.
Let's do that.
Who is Maki? I assume she's not a Final Fantasy character
Oh
either.
no! Oh man, even the title's all wrong.
Maki's
Goodness.
not a Final Fantasy character, just confirming.
Oh yeah.
Maki is in none of the 15 Final Fantasies, is that correct?
Maki-san in Singapore.
Maki-san, what is
that's-
Maki-san?
It's
There's
like you make
make your own
Maki
Maki.
rolls.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that is sad.
Wow.
No wonder there was nobody.
Yeah. No wonder we were like, we messed up.
That's the reason, guys. Yeah, that's it.
Definitely
not the
because
quality
we were
of
No,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
It's because we. Yeah. Oops. Let's talk about reprints. Like the reprints.
That's what I'm here for.
You
know,
the reprints.
spot the minor.
Spot the minor.
Spot the minor.
It still thinks we're streaming Final Fantasy. I don't know.
Oh, it was still streaming Final Fantasy. Yeah, who cares? Oh, we're finally streaming Magic the Gathering. We've stopped streaming Final Fantasy.
This is what the people came to see.
Which was Final Fantasy?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they came to see
More
anime
people
playmats. I don't
came here
know.
to see FF.
This is like the upside down
They're like,
Zendika
maybe
sign.
they're starting FF after the Magic. They're like, we really want some FF TCG coverage.
Why won't
So
these
we'll,
people just
I'll
shut
really,
up about the
yeah,
Magic,
yeah.
right?
Like, why aren't they talking about Tidus? Come on, people. Is that
Yeah.
relevant? Did I make a relevant comment about Final
No,
Fantasy
not at
TCG?
all, like-
Is he a card? He's a
Yeah,
card.
he's a card. He's a card.
Is he not a real
I don't think
card
it's
there?
playable.
No.
Is he not playable?
He was playable last
Yeah,
time.
he was like a like a beater because
Beta.
yeah, he was the surprise now you're dead card
Okay.
because like he could multi-attack each turn, like he could attack equals the number of damage that you took so far, so like you could just like kill your opponent just
Understood.
yeah, full stop.
Understood. He was
nice
good.
card.
He was good.
Very, very good.
He was good.
But now he's not very good.
Now
Because,
he's
like,
not
all
good.
the other decks are very good.
Yeah.
I
Power
see.
creep.
Every other card, yeah.
Power creep.
Have they enforced a rotation yet in Final Fantasy?
Nope.
No, not yet.
Will they?
That's questionable.
Power creep's natural enemy is rotation.
Yes.
Because you turn into Yu-Gi-Oh if you don't rotate,
Yes.
where you just like have to
Just
start
make-
making
yeah.
new cards that are better, so that they force.
Or
We do forcible rotation by making all the new cards so good that
Make
you
new
can.
mechanics,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Well, I
Uh,
don't know. I hope there's rotation. I hope that you know the new cards seem to like pretty good, but they also seem to be quite level. Like they've gone back in time and saying like, yeah, this 5-cost creature. So the curve is usually like 4 costs and 8,000 power. So now they're going to like 5 costs and like, but it's 7,000 power, but it does like everything else. You know, like it's a shitty creature, but it does everything.
It does cool stuff. Makes you
Yeah.
discard cards, maybe draw cards. Taps your
Chalice,
stuff.
Chalice on one.
Chalice
not-
one- and-
not too
wait,
relevant.
And then Samuel had to abrade Tormod's crypt as well.
oh wow,
That does not feel good.
yeah.
Wait, so why is Chalice on one? What does it do?
Stops
up.
sleight of hand.
Stop up and start hand.
Serum
that's it.
visions.
Okay, that's street. At least that's street.
That's it. That's all it does.
Chalice on 2 is just a
I-
death knell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
just
like,
like-
no, I need to remind that. I need to counter that and then I need to win this turn. And then if you don't, then you lose. Right?
Yes.
It's like, oh no, he's got the chalice. And like you know your opponent's got like nothing in hand. When you go like chalice on 2, then he remands. And then next turn he doesn't play anything. He's just like waiting. It's like, oh, you're going to chalice on 2 again? I'm going to remand it again. And then next turn he doesn't do anything. Like if he was able to, he or she were able to go off, like they'll fire off.
Oh, okay. Pain.
All right, so take some damage.
Wow, okay.
Oh, it's going off.
He's gonna try. So let's see. So 3 red mana, 4 red mana.
Okay.
There must be an Empty the Warren somewhere.
No, Past in Flames. There is an Empty the Warrens there.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
And then another abrade. Oh,
So-
gosh.
Empty the Warrens just like that.
Oof.
6 dudes,
6 gobbles. Gobble.
and then here goes Echoing Troops, and you sigh.
Boom.
You know, a second bridge could work too.
That's a.
Such
Oh
sadness.
man!
Oh,
Oh man! Even more anime.
wait, what's that?
Yay,
Is that
anime!
Is that White Schwarz?
I don't know.
Wait, let me check.
Yeah.
Alfian, our
Alfian,
sideline correspondent, who's just like,
It's like
Oh,
I need
no.
to get my action on this.
do you know what this is? He's played.
TCG.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure. All right.
Ian's just played a Padim.
Padim.
Do you know what Padim does?
Yeah, gives your
Gives
artifacts
all
back.
your
Artifacts,
artifacts
hex
hexproof,
proof.
and then if you control
It'd be-
like artifacts, you draw a card or something.
Yeah, if you control the artifact with the highest converted mana cost, you draw a card.
This is an odd card to play. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh.
upgrade
Abrade.
that.
No, hang on a sec. Padim has got 4.
Yeah,
4,000. Yeah, he blocked one guy.
Oh, you blocked with one guy. Okay. I would.
Yeah.
Didn't see that one coming.
They never see the second abrade coming.
Oof.
Teleria. Oh.
Teleria
We're
West.
transmuting Teleria West.
Oh, we transmute. Oh,
Engineered explosives.
Oh no.
sadness
oh no.
ensues.
It's like this will sit down here nicely on 0, just waiting.
Just cast.
I think Ian has a Chalice of the Void in hand as well. So would you have cast there? Would you have cast Chalice of the Void for 2 at that point in time?
Yes.
Yeah.
You would, rather than going transmute
Yes.
to get engineered explosives.
Yes.
You cast
100%.
as soon
So
as
that stops Samuel dead in his tracks. Like he cannot combo off after this, right?
Yeah.
And then you go next turn, Tolera West. Oh, he does it for what?
one for 1, no 1 because sunburst, right?
No, for 0.
Of 0, yeah, I was about to say.
for zero, yeah.
Zero is right. So
Yeah. You see, then if he's going to take damage this turn, it doesn't make sense. But he does have Witchbane Orb in hand, so maybe that's why.
So get rid of his own chalice too.
Yeah, but he's going to chalice for 2 next turn.
Yeah.
And then his opponent's going to be like, no, remand that.
Just play it. Just do it. Chalice
Yeah,
for 2.
chalice
There
for
we go.
2.
Ask the question.
Do you
Samuel's
lose
just like,
this
oh
game?
no.
Do you lose
Scoop, you
this
do.
game?
In response.
In
response, on the stack, on the stack.
Scoop.
shot on the
Oh,
stack.
chalice for 2 is so harsh. Yeah, that's why I was wondering why Ian going to play that chalice for 1. But there's no reason, right? You want the most out of your cards. The only other way out of this maybe Shattering Spree.
Shattering
or
Spree,
the,
yeah.
The one with Replicate. What's it called?
Shattering Spree.
Storm.
No,
Shadow Storm.
it's
Oh,
Shattering
Shattering
Spree.
Spree, yeah.
Yeah.
Shadow Storm is the one that
Yeah,
destroys all.
with Replicate, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah,
Witchbane.
Witchbane
Orb.
Orb. Yeah,
Yes,
just
I know.
to make sure that the nail is in there.
I mean, Ian still has to win this game, right? You still got to like do something to win. I don't know if you're Samuel, do you just scoop it up because you know you can't.
Yeah, you've got 23 minutes left.
You're like
I'm gonna cast a draw goal for 23 minutes.
you're like playing for game 3. Here we go.
Oh man.
So
He's like, maybe I can draw this out for 23 minutes and get the 1-0. You know,
he could go he's got Past in Flames, right? So he could just end step, cast the what's that?
Gifts and
Gifts
Given.
Look for Shattering Shattering Spree and a few other cards.
Can you
that
you
are
can't
irrelevant.
replicate if it has flashback? Is that right?
Let's check.
Let's have a look because
Shattering Spree.
yeah, that is how we say it. You're quite right.
Shattering Spree.
Yeah. When you cast this spell, copy it.
Yeah, so you can
You can
replicate it,
if
yeah.
it has flashback.
Yep.
Good to know.
Because
Sam-
it's an additional cost. It's not. It's not an additional. It is an additional cost.
Here we go. Gifts Ungiven.
Gifts Ungiven. Okay. So a braid. No, you can't get 2 of the same cards.
No, so Shattering.
But a braid
Spree-
gets countered by the.
Yeah.
the-
All right. I didn't. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
you're
the
right.
chalice.
You're right. You're right.
You good?
Oh,
Yeah.
Blood
Oh,
Main.
Blood Moon. Blood Moon really good in this matchup. Eh? Look at all the
Echoing
islands.
through.
Yeah.
Look at all the islands.
Turn off that Talaria West. Whoa.
Oh
God
yeah.
damn.
Oh yes.
That's completely useless. It's like a
Maybe he's
worse
got.
island.
Wait, how about this? Maybe he's got Boil.
Boil.
Boil, like just. Like
Does
blow up all the
Boyle
lands.
destroys all
All
islands,
islands, yeah.
including his own?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Let's not play
It's,
Boil.
it's fun. Let's play Boil.
Armageddon, man.
He just looks for 2 random spells. They'll add to his hand. It doesn't matter. Maybe play Jocko Hobbs. I think that got reprinted in 8th edition. Let's check.
Did it?
Jocko Hobbs.
No,
J-
it's there's no H. There's no
JHO?
H. Is that H?
No, it's J-O. It's
J-O,
just
J-O.
J. Jocko Hobbs.
Sure.
No.
6th edition.
6th edition. 5th edition.
6 CMC though. Dang.
Masters edition. Ice Age. 6th ed. 5th ed.
I was shocked when I first saw the aftermath of the Yavimaya River Valley disaster. The raging waters had swept away trees, bridges, and even houses. My healers had much work to do.
Yeah.
How are they gonna? What are they gonna do? Are they gonna heal the houses back?
I don't know.
Well, the houses are trees, man, dude.
You can't heal trees.
You can't heal the
Is that how it
trees. They're
works?
like they're
Living things.
yeah, exactly. They're mythics. They're mystics.
So
do work.
Samuel didn't seem to get a Shattering Spree,
No, he didn't.
which makes me think he obviously doesn't have one.
Blood Moon though. Blood Moon.
Oh well.
It is quite expensive, Shattering Spree.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like he has to get rid of the chalice and the Witchbane Orb, right? So, yeah, I would give in. Like, if I knew my deck didn't have anything else, like if he did not look for the Shattering Spree,
He probably doesn't have. Okay, Blood Moon.
alright. So Blood Moon just shuts off like 3 of Ian's lands,
It turns them into mountains. That's not very useful.
mountains. Yep, Ian can't cast that.
Okay.
No, but that gets countered. Oh, they forget.
Oh no.
They forget it's a when trigger. It's a whenever trigger.
Does it count?
Yeah. As in like it hits the battlefield, sure. They forget. They
Oh.
forget that you can counter.
Samuel's looking, but I don't know what he's looking for. He looks pained.
Yeah.
He's got all these 2 converted mana cost spells in hand. But if he has no artifact stuff that he couldn't get with the Gifts Ungiven, what is he still doing playing?
I don't know.
Right. How does one construct a win with Storm if you can't play 2 converted mana cost spells?
Empty the warrants again.
You
You empty the ones again.
Yeah.
So you have to get a Past in Flames into your graveyard
and then
Yes.
enough mana to empty your warrants, right? And then just get met by a
And Snaring Bridge.
snaring bridge, yeah.
So that's what he's playing for, is it? Yeah. Okay. So
you can't cast that.
no.
Sleight of hand.
Yep, sleight of hand goes
Put
on
on
top. Because that allows you to look for 2 cards.
Keep
Oh,
both
wow,
of
he
them.
keeps both on top.
Says go.
Yeah, no, that's why he's looking for. Like, he's looking for land. I do not know what that card, what white border card that went in the graveyard was,
But,
but it's got to be like
so that's
destroy
it.
an artifact.
So now Ian can get back engineered explosives from
no,
his
he
from his
can't.
graveyard.
He can't.
Oh no, you can't. No,
He's
you're
got
right.
Blood
Yeah.
Moon.
Oh, maybe that's why the Blood Moon's there.
Yep, so all the red mana in the world. Question. Ian to just figuring out, like, how do I win this game now? It's probably got to do something with Tezzeret. Maybe.
Maybe that's another way of winning, like X spell that does a lot of damage.
Fireball.
Fireball, yeah.
Fireball. Inspiring Statuary Fireball.
Oh, ho, ho.
That'd be-
That's saucy.
That'd
Right
be
there.
funny.
Like Torment of Hailfire.
It's
Yeah.
Blue Sun Zenith.
Blue
There
Sun
you go.
Zenith.
I like going to make you draw your entire deck.
Yeah.
Blue Sun Zenith you.
Well, I guess if he has Mind Slaver, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Cast
yeah,
all
yeah,
your
yeah.
spells into the Chalice of the Void. Polluted Delta looking
Oh,
very unhelpful.
Ian here playing, basically trying to play open-handed, like empty-handed because of what's that? What's that card?
Snaring
Bridge.
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 Snaring Bridge.
So, well, I am at a loss for card names today.
Let's just talk about something else actually. This game, I think,
Yeah.
lost its steam.
Hey, you want to talk about something? You came in here like
I
all
came in here happy.
yeah.
and
I
like
was
I've got,
excited.
like,
I got topics.
Yeah,
let's
got
talk.
topics.
Let's talk,
come
let's
on,
talk.
Did you see? First on the agenda.
no,
the
I didn't.
Rochester draft.
Oh,
beta
yeah, yeah,
Rochester
yeah.
draft at
Okay.
Las Vegas.
So both of you discuss. I have no idea
do
what
you know, so,
happened.
so basically, they at GP Las Vegas they go.
Beta packs.
We've got 24 beta packs. We're gonna Rochester draft.
Okay.
And in order to get one of the seats at the table, you have to win a qualifier.
Yeah.
It was 5 rounds of Dominaria Sealed followed by top 8 draft.
Oh
by
my
top 8 draft.
God, that's
And
Wow.
if you win that, you get a seat at the table. First prize for winning was an Alpha Sealed starter kit
Oh.
and $2,500.
Wow.
So and other people got other stuff as well.
Okay.
So 8 people got to the top. They're like Luis Scott Vargas, Martin
Of course.
User, Ben
Yeah.
Stark.
Of course, why not?
I watched it live. I was watching it at work. It was like 10 o'clock in the
Did they
morning
draft
here because it was
anything
so
good?
late. Open, like you see the video, Rochester draft, like sealed beta packs. They gave them gloves to put on to have the cards.
Wow.
Mox
crap.
Emerald. They
Whoa.
opened.
Oh, goodness.
Underground Sea, beta
Oh.
sealed Underground Sea,
Oh, wow.
Time Vault.
Ow.
Like there were a couple of dual lands. Like the cards were. If you watch the video on YouTube of like them opening the Mox Emerald, you can hear like people. and the best thing is like the way that they like dance around like prices. Like
Uh-huh.
can't like mention prices on the Wizard stream. So they're like, oh yeah, it's all about collectability.
So,
Like
collectability.
A pseudonym for like this
that's
is
a
worth like
bloody
10 grand,
expensive
like a
card.
beta Mox. And like they were like sleeving, but they were playing with like top loaders. They were sleeving and immediately
They were
into top
playing with
loaders.
top
I don't know if
loaders?
they're playing with top loaders, but I think they had top loaders. They were like sleeving into top loaders.
Oh, goodness.
That was pretty cool.
That was
That was
cool.
The
sick.
takeaway, it was
That's
cool to watch it. The takeaway is that, man, the cards suck, right?
What?
You know, the cards suck.
Yeah.
They are awful. Like they're like Ironwood Tree Folk, 4 and a green for a 3/5. That's
Yeah.
like the king of the format. It's like bonkers cards, like Pestilence is in the format.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
is just
Pestilence is
insane. Yeah.
awesome.
But then like Ironwood Tree Folk's like a 3/3 for 3 and a green trample. You're like, well, this card is putting in work. Circle of Protection, like
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Like,
oh, what?
there's no
Yeah.
tomorrow,
Circle of Protection,
man.
like that doesn't exist in Modern Magic anymore. Like, why would it? It's stupid. Like people like win conditions like fireballs, incinerates. Like Martin User was playing 23 lands in his deck because he just didn't have enough
Didn't have
cards
enough
right, in
playables.
Mardu colors. 23 lands, 17. But the thing is, like the beta islands
Uh-huh.
are worth like $60
They
each
took-
because they're like 4 lands in each pack, right? Because they never used to be. So beta packs have like. There's not like 14 cards in a land.
Right,
it's
right,
like,
right.
It's like
you
an
might have
average of 4
in-
lands in a. So people, first pack, fourth pick was Island. Because they're just like, they're like, why are they like, but it's like, yeah, but they're like, you can't talk it. They're like, he's taking Island. It's like, why is he taking Island? It's like, well, because it's worth like $6. Can't say that though. It's all about collectability. But at GP Singapore, they're running
Infinite draft.
similar. No, they're running a similar, but it's for unlimited packs.
yeah.
Unlimited Rochester draft at GP Singapore. Wizards are providing the packs apparently.
Oh, it's the it's the
same
unlimited draft.
situation, but 100 to get a seat at the table. 128 players in each event. It's Dominaria sealed, 4 rounds, single elimination. That gets you to top 8, the top 8 draft, and the winner of that. So you have 7 rounds undefeated to get to the top of the table. Like, so someone has to do it 8 times, right? But that is like, I was going to enter the one. I was going to enter them, but I was like, I just can't do
Come
that.
on,
I
you
can't
can
do
do it.
that. I can't. I can try, right?
7 rounds undefeated.
7 rounds. I don't think I've done 7 rounds under like wins
That's
across
not
my
bad.
entire career of Magic. Like
8 people will go 7 rounds undefeated.
Well, they
then
have
8
to,
people
right?
might
Yeah.
be you.
It might be.
It might be you.
But that's on the table, and then the question then becomes: do you just
Yeah, Scoopy do.
do you just like shamelessly rare draft, right? Like I assume you do, right? If you get to the table, you're like any dual lands, any card, you like have a price list sitting
Of
next to you. Quite open.
course.
I'd have a price list next to me, be like, this is how I'm like playing this game. Like I don't get like,
This is
This is my
right?
shopping list.
Yeah, I'd take like how much are islands worth? Okay, brilliant island. like what is this?
Unlimited
Like,
is slightly better because unlimited has less lands in the pack.
does it?
Yeah,
Is that right?
I think so. It's got less lands.
I think so too.
Because
yeah.
they said that beta packs have on average 4 lands. A
Uh-huh,
pack, so
yeah,
you're
yeah.
just like.
Sure.
So that's happening in GP Singapore. Rochester draft looks super fun, but
It's
also super
Rochester
punishing.
draft is the one where you flip up the
You
top
open
card.
the whole you open the whole pack and put it on the table, and you go around one at a time and take a pick. So everyone knows every pick
How do
of the
decide who goes
person
first,
you
though?
play. You just like decide randomly,
Oh, so
and then
you
it
roll
moves.
dice.
So you put now imagine if we're Rochester drafting Dominaria. You open. Everyone has 3 packs. If you're player 1, you open your pack. You take 1 card. It goes to me. I'm sitting next to you. I take a card. Round the table comes back to you. And we do that again with the 15 cards. Then I'm player 2. I open my pack and we go around the table.
Wow, that takes
And
a long
that's
time.
It
Very
takes a long
tedious.
time, but it's like also everyone has information about what everyone else is doing.
Oh.
So I know what you're. So it is.
I know what your deck is.
It is incumbent on me to know that you're going to be taking cards in front of me. So we should sort of figure out what we're doing very quickly.
Yes.
Because otherwise, like you can train wreck me, and I can train wreck Alfian. If you say, and as fun as that sounds, right? You're like, oh, Alfian, what are you drafting blue? No, I'm drafting blue now. Like, get out. It's like you just get cut, right?
Yeah.
So that's what Rochester draft is, and I was reading like no one does this anymore.
Yeah,
Right, they
no, it
used to
takes
do.
too
They used to
long.
do this. It takes too long, but it's also like really disincentivizes people because it's so skill intensive. Because people who are really good at it, will
Right.
you know,
They
know
will be
people are
above
making
the
mistakes,
table, yeah.
right? People are making public mistakes, which is like not good for people who want to do it. It doesn't incentivize people to play it because if you're drafting, at least you can make private mistakes, quote unquote mistakes.
Yeah.
But when 7 other people know that you're like don't know what's going on and you're just like doing whatever, it's
Come on, Cass, help Ian. Don't just watch. Watch them like try to fiddle with the phone, try to like figure out like how do I get the numbers back? No, Cass, help them. Goodness.
So that was it's interesting.
That was the Rochester
yeah, we
draft.
should do it one day here. You know, we could get 8 people to a Rochester draft.
You should have done a
You
Rochester
probably feel
draft
like
with,
real
Rob and
sad.
Zephyr.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it just feels but we could do one, you know, the stream team plus assorted.
Well, like
Select invitation,
I
huh?
like. Okay, so I don't quite like the idea of like Rochester draft, but I love the idea of Winston draft.
So what's
Winston,
that?
Winston draft is like you have 3 piles, right?
Oh yeah, and you look at one if you don't
And
like
you
it,
look
you
at
put
it,
a
you
card
put
on it and then look at the next
The
one.
next
Yeah.
So you go down the stack like, oh, okay. So you can choose to take like a whole stack of cards
Yeah.
and like get some playables, or you can choose to just forgo that and then
Take a
look at the
random
next one,
card, yeah. So I used to do I used to have a Return to Ravnica block cube,
Oh yeah.
which was like, you know, quite
And
high
then you
power
do-
level. We did grid drafts as well. Do you know that
Grid
one?
drafts,
Where
what
you
the hell
put
is that?
3 by 3 cards, lay them out, and
Okay.
you can take any diagonal or line across.
Wow.
So you
okay,
put
okay, I
3
get what
by
you
3,
mean.
and you can take any any way you want as long as they're in a line, and then the next person does the same, and then you discard. Then you discard that set of 9 and bring in a new set of 9, and the person who went second goes first.
Oh.
So you're seeing like what. So the question is, if there's like one card you really want and 2 cards that are just, so in Return to Ravnica it was like all guilds, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, oh man, if I'm in Selesnya and like Selesnya Guild Mage or Vitu-Ghazi Guild Mage comes up, which is insane, you're like, oh, do I take that? But I have these 2 Rakdos cards which I'm definitely not playing. Or do you be like, well, I don't know, I'll just take. And then you just start, you know what someone's in, and you're like, if it comes up first, you're like, do you just cut them? Same example, right? Like if I'm playing Rakdos, I know you're playing Selesnya, and Vitu-Ghazi Guild Mage comes up, do I just take it?
Like, do I try to, just
because
trade?
it can be as cooperative as you want it to be. It can be like we're going to stay in our own lanes, or it's going to be like we're just going to be like you're going to be like I'm going to take all the guild gates and whatever, whatever.
Sounds like something I'd be horrible in. I'm really bad.
It's fun. It's fun.
It's
like
fun.
all these like draft.
Yeah.
This thing they play with how you need to construct the deck, right? Because like it just messes with your head, like how this should work.
It also like it's like shifting the paradigm of drafting slightly, like thinking about how you like what you think about draft and how you look at cards and how you evaluate cards in context,
cards,
especially if like so the grid draft we used to do it like one versus one, so it's like a closed format, so pretty much it's
why
like
you're drafting versus
there's not like 4 people and you're like, well, maybe. So in booster draft, right, there are 3 people at the table you're never going to play, so it doesn't actually matter that much. This is why they talk about hate drafting in limited. You're like, well, why would you do that?
Yeah,
because it's like, well, you might not ever. So
you might
if
not
I'm sitting if I'm sitting next
this.
to you and I passed you I don't know, a Multani,
Lyra,
for example, I might never ever play you. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you take the Lyra because it's worth like whatever.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
But you know what I mean, right?
A Multani, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So it's interesting. So yeah, Rochester, maybe it'll come
Is
back.
he
Maybe
-3?
-3. Yeah. He has to find like main deck hate cards, right? He has to find Shattering Sprue.
Scry, sure.
Zero
I'm
vision.
gonna keep the thing that will, I guess, help save
Zero Vision.
Maybe.
Take 2? Oh,
What?
That's Steam Vents. That's Steam Vents.
Steam Vents into
Untap?
nothing.
No, he left on top one the play, so he's not going to draw it, right?
Yeah, but why he untaps? Why he play untap Steam Vents?
I don't
Is he
know.
gonna
Boom.
Oof.
Boom. Okay, so extra mana now.
Opt, right?
Yeah, or
It
is
says
opt. Yeah.
Engineer explosive for 0.
Bang. It's Storm.
Chalice for 1. Chalice for 1. Come on, yeah, you can do it. Chalice for 1.
Chalice, come on.
Chalice
Chalice for
for
Why
one.
he's opt?
Chalice for one automatically scoops it up.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't
No.
opt.
No, he's going to opt and then Stream Visions. He doesn't have opt.
Wait, what? Nani?
Nani? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why don't I take 2 damage? Why not?
Maybe he just likes that.
You
taking
need
damage.
lands, I feel. I guess Reman's good.
Wow. Okay. This awkward.
I don't feel
Yeah.
like this game is going to last long. It's going to go on for ages, but
it
it won't
is going
actually
on.
last long. Because Ian's
I think it's
deck
very
doesn't-
over.
Yeah, one
Actually.
Yeah.
card. Okay, so draw and draw. So draw for his turn, and maybe. So yeah. Okay, it's choosing not to fire off the
You go get a land.
Yep. Play around that Blood Moon.
Of course, the Blood Moon, he has to rip like runner off the top of the deck there.
But he left a non-land card on top, so
Second
It's an
hand,
island.
yeah.
We're gonna play.
Cannot tap the Mox Opal for mana. Do not have 3
Wait, he
mana.
doesn't-
Do
No,
not
he
have 3
doesn't have 3
artifacts. Do not
mana,
have
yep.
3 artifacts.
yep.
Okay.
Somebody,
Alfia,
Alfian, please
Quickly.
go and let him know.
before.
Just shout it out. Come on, Alfian, move, Alfian.
Ian, stop! You can't tap the box open.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Engine explosive 0. He can now tap the
Alright.
Mox Opal.
All right, close the door, Alfian. Yeah, you can't do that. It's illegal. It's an illegal play. Okay, sure, whatever.
Where does Ian come up with these decks? Like, is he looking at a different part of the internet than I am? I mean, that's entirely possible, right?
It's the dark web. It's
But
the-
let's.
Dark web.
I
It's
don't
the
think they're
dark web,
talking about
man.
Deep Magic, the Gathering tech on
It's
the dark
come
web.
on. Yeah, no.
Like,
no,
anyone
no.
want to buy some stolen credit cards? And also, I've got
Yeah.
this really spicy, like, blue-red print
Yeah,
that I'm going to take to F&M next week.
Come on, man.
Don't think that's happening on tour, funnily
that
enough.
is exactly where it is. Like
Maybe on the parts of the
murderers,
internet. Yeah.
murderers, rapists, and like serial assassins, right?
Yes.
They gotta spend their free time doing stuff. Some of them do play Magic. Yeah.
Creating Jack decks.
Do you think they do?
Yeah, it's like no. Then they're like, could you listen to my composition of Beethoven's like Third Symphony? I had like this really cool hook to it, and then like, yeah.
What?
That's. I mean, they gotta do something in their free time, right?
Yeah, I mean, they can
Yeah.
sharpen their knives.
Yeah.
Like, collect guns, shoot them.
Well, okay. So after you sharpen your knives,
when you can play Magic cards?
yeah, exactly. no, and it's after you sharpen your knives. Like, okay, so I prepare for my next job.
They can only be so sharp.
Yeah, exactly. Like, otherwise my knife's gone. Like, I keep sharpening it, and now all I'd be left with is with a toothpick. Yeah.
Toothpick.
So
Jeez,
that's
Crucible
not what you
Worlds.
want.
Which segue reprint M19
What's that?
Crucible Worlds
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
and
Oh,
Mythic
yes.
with Scape Shift,
Omniscience.
Omniscience.
Yeah.
Shift.
Oh,
So
man,
that's
my
what I'm talking about.
I am so sad my scape shift. Like, so here's the story. Like, I have 2 scape shifts, and it's only because some guy asked me to buy it for them, and then in the end did not buy it from me.
What?
And then I was stuck with like 2 scape shifts that I could never sell because like by the time I got back from Portugal, like scape shift was like, yeah, it's not.
They're a
cool.
lot of money. They were a lot of money.
They were a lot of money. Now they're like worthless.
Well, yeah.
They are worthless.
I mean,
like,
Ian's just got all the hate cards, hasn't he?
yeah.
He's going to win with a Garappa Aether Grid, though.
No, he got.
I didn't know.
Okay, so that is the win con. I
yeah.
see.
Wait, what's the weak one?
Garappa
Garappa
Aether
Aether
Grid, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just gonna keep shooting you for like infinite
Because he can do 3 damage every,
3 damage a turn, so
Yeah.
that's 6, and then like he's gonna.
Samuel, just go home. Just go home.
It's okay.
You're not
it's
winning
okay,
this
yeah.
one. Just go home.
It's okay, man. Don't worry.
Learn that your time is slightly more
Yeah.
valuable.
No, Ian doesn't. Yeah. Ping, ping, ping.
Ping, ping, ping.
Shoot you for 3.
Yeah.
Is he gonna scoop now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
He's gonna scoop.
Jeez. So
No,
yeah,
I don't understand what was happening. No, he shoots you for 3.
yeah. The shooting 3 is happening. Yep.
Untap.
Untap. But yeah, I
shoot
mean,
you for 4.
Escape Shift is going to be in standard. How do you feel about that?
Not
Not bothered.
I think I
Still
don't
not as
think
good as
it'll be-
Goblin Chainwhirler.
Yep.
Still not as good as Goblin No, definitely not.
Yeah, they're still gonna ban that spell.
What?
You
Oh
think
no,
they
he
are?
can't play Chalice on 1. No, that's so dumb. He can't play Chalice on 1.
Because of the Chalice on 2.
Yeah, because it's Chalice on 2.
What?
So maybe he play Chalice on 0, but there's no point. Like that would just like screw up his deck. Yeah, but I mean like you might as well just go Engineer Explosive on 0, right?
Can't fetch Blood Moon.
Wait,
Oh yeah, come on, Alfian.
Let's get some sloppy play, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
okay, no, fix it.
they've realised.
Fix it.
So yeah, I don't know how I feel. There's, Scape Shift Omniscience is going to be in standard, but there's nothing really put into play with
How
it.
about you play ramp Omniscience?
Yeah, but what are you putting into play? What are you doing with it?
Yeah, what super powerful,
Hazarat.
crazy, insane land set?
Well, you could put in
know.
some of the older dragons, right? I don't know if
Yeah,
you've seen
yeah.
some of those, like Chromium.
Okay, no, the dragons are cool. The dragons are cool, and I
Or-
think they might be relevant, especially like Chromium.
I think Chromium would be good.
Chromium would be good
Nickel
because
Burlesque
Flash
would be
Flash
good.
can't be countered, and then enters the battlefield
Unblockable.
like it can gain hexproof. How about that? That's like
It's like do you remember Ojutai?
yeah.
The Dragon Lord Ojutai that
Stupid
was like,
card.
oh yeah, this is
No,
good card.
Ojutai. This isn't Ojutai. This is what's that card? The Pearl Lake Ancient.
Polar Ancient, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that slaps you in the face every time. Can't be countered. It's got flash, and basically can be killed.
Yes.
That's it.
And is also a 6/7.
And also a
Had
6/7.
prowess.
Yes.
Why does he have prowess?
Why
Because
doesn't
yeah,
it?
because you need at least 4 lines attacks to like
It-
justify a mythic.
Yeah, it would have been a rare if it didn't have prowess.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
quick, guys, come on.
This
What else can we
is-
put on it? Can't be flying. No, prowess. Prowess is well.
exactly.
They-
No, Leviathans do not fly, sir. Excuse me.
So yeah, so I think and looks like we're moving into time. I can't believe this has happened.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, but
Come on, Ian's Lee got like Chalice for 0.
engineered explosive
Engineer explosives for 0.
just to just get the clock up.
Yeah.
I don't understand why Samuel's still playing.
Yeah. No, he knows that he's going to time. It's like, yes, I'm going to draw this. I'm going to draw this game. I'm so good at this game.
But he's not, because if Ian just does
Alright, so another chalice for 2.
this, he can increase his clock by, and he needs another art, and then engineer explosive for 0, the second one. He
Yep.
can just increase his clock by 1 turn and win, because this is turn 0, right? So I tap all of them. On turn 2, I tap all of them. On turn 4, I tap all of them again. That's 4 damage each turn.
And so turn 1, turn 1, turn 2, turn 5. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
shoot
really
me for
pass
4.
the turn back. Yeah.
Shoot you for 4.
Yeah, D4, untap, D4 again.
Untap.
You get one more draw to find we don't even know what.
No, your upkeep, I'll just kill you.
Maybe Sam has quick draw.
My upkeep, I kill you.
Inventor's Fair.
Inventor's Fair. Good card.
Lol. Pass the turn. Yeah, don't do anything. Just have to pass the turn. What can Samuel screw you over with that you cannot cast for 0 after that? Right? Yay.
Force by Canals.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Untap, do it again.
Shoot you.
Untap, do it again. There you go, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Oh,
painful.
come on.
It was painful.
That
It was so painful.
That was not the most fun Magic to see.
Yep. Sorry, folks. No, but only the Final Fantasy people are watching.
That's true.
That's fine. They didn't know what
That's
good magic
They
is
don't
anyway.
Yeah,
so it
know what's
doesn't matter.
happening, so that's fine.
They know good magic. They got like all the material, equipped up and stuff.
Do they?
The function, the GF thing.
You're now just
And
saying
then
words that may or may not be related to each other.
No, they did. Yeah.
I take your word for it because I trust you.
Oh, thank you.
You trust me?
Thank you very much.
TBD.
All right, we are going to call it a day. Thanks for joining us. Remember, you can join us on the stream, twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames. Every Wednesday is 8 p.m. Singapore time. And you missed that, just go on down to youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. Watch all the replays. Last but not least, go down to our website, GreyOgreGames.com. Find out how you can be part of the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals 2018. It's not too late. We still got like 2 more SQs to go. Actually, we got 3 more SQs to go, but then
A lot of money on the line. 5
Yeah.
grand.
So next one
5
is the
grand,
14th July.
5,000. 14th of July, yeah. Actually, it's far away from now. So
So it's not. It's like 1 month.
it's a month from now. It's okay. All right.
I'll be at GP Singapore Saturday.
Cool. Yeah.
Come and beat me at side events because
Yep.
that's what will
That's
be
the only
happening.
thing you'll
That's
be
that's
playing.
what I'll be doing.
All right. So yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Good luck for GP Singapore. Hope you're playing mono red, because
black
everyone is black red. Yeah. All right. See you guys. Bye bye.
Bye.